So, Shenanigoons, welcome back. Last session,
Who's it gonna be?
you all were still in Easthaven. After saying goodbye to Jackson and Matthias, you guys were kind of dealing with that between yourselves, just talking to a few different people, and figuring out what to do next after your main reason for coming to Icewind Dale was to help Jackson find his brother. And that you did. While you were in the Duergar outpost, Kirk found a little letter from from Dearth to Nildar, whoever that was. You kind of surmised that Nildar was the Duergar that you killed and schmammered. And you followed the trail to the Easthaven ferry. Close in tow is the speaker's right-hand guard, Imdra. Upon getting to... just before that, you met a new friend named Nickel, a warforged that wasn't quite sure where they came from.
Powered off in a corner somewhere.
Yeah. And at the ferry, Kirk went inside the cabin of the ferry first and saw a glimpse of, it looked to be a Duergar, and then it vanished. So you spent a decent amount of time trying to trap it in, swing it out, fight it, but it looks like it may have escaped you guys. After the fight, or lack thereof, y'all found a map of Icewind Dale, a crudely drawn map, which I haven't gotten to make yet for y'all, but it will definitely be a handout at some point. That just led to a place in the Northern Dale, simply labeled Dad. So, as you all are sitting in the ferry, you see Nickel begin to power down, saying, "Guys, there's nothing here. I'm gonna take a nap." And he powers down.
I was gonna say I have the Windows XP shut down. It's on here.
What?
I have the Windows XP shut down here.
No.
Please reboot your Warforged.
Yeah. So Shenanigoons, watching Nickel power down and realizing he may not be with you for a little while. The day is still yours.
And we're still at the ferry?
You guys, yep, you're still at the ferry. Yep, I don't have the map out. But.
Okay. Are we able to tell if there's any footprints in the snow that are fresh around the ferry?
No. Okay. Last time you checked, which was in-game about 20, 30 seconds ago, when you went out and y'all looked, you did not see anything.
Even with all the
Just reminding you.
the snow being reset and everything.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking if he's still running around the boat, we'd see footprints somewhere. So.
There are no footprints.
Only ours.
No footprints.
So, Dane looks at you guys and say, "Hey, there's no footprints out here, but maybe if we start walking back towards the dock or like do a radius check, we can find footprints wherever he went."
Sounds like a good idea. I mean, I don't think there's anything else here for us to look up.
But I just want to find the thing that ran from us.
Well, I'd kind of like to see if there's anything else in the hold. You know, see if there's. I mean, Nickel brought out the Black Rock that we need.
Okay.
The Charlatan.
The Shittlin.
I mean, they could be hiding something else in the hold.
What if you and I checked out the hold and we had Mr. Hunter Boy over here look for tracks?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
I think I already did. Pretty sure I already did try to see if there were more.
I'm saying like do a radius around the boat to see if there's fresh tracks or we find fresh tracks.
I could.
30, 40 foot radius search.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
I could. So, tell me more about the Duergar. Are they just humanoid or?
Inherent knowledge or character knowledge?
You guys have seen these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What do they look like?
He's seen them too then, right?
Yeah, you saw them in the...
Yeah.
So, grayish dwarves that can go invisible, special magical powers, white hair, inherent. They're supposed to be inherently evil, probably not necessarily always evil.
This one was definitely wearing some sort of like grayish colored cloak too. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe you have to see it out the corner of your eye.
the thing is, it's too dark for me to spot from afar.
Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision, but it's only 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking either I make a bestial spirit, a land one, see maybe if it could track it down.
A what?
A beast spirit.
What did you say after that? You said a Ling 1? Or
To
what?
to try and sense after this Duergar.
Okay, I just didn't hear what you said after you said
Oh,
bestial spirit. It sounded like you said Lang 1.
He didn't know what the second word you said after bestial spirit was.
a lens type. Because
Land type.
Yeah, because
Oh, land type, okay.
Because I can make from air,
Yeah, I
land,
know.
or.
You do what you do.
But I could also use primeval awareness. It would still be around, but
I mean,
it doesn't show me the direction.
you could do all of it, really. I mean, we're not in combat, so.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Do what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna jump down in here.
So
I'm gonna
yeah.
pop down into the.
Well, he's hopping down in the hold. I'm gonna grab a lantern out or a torch. I'm gonna hold it over the hole
Mhm.
to help light up the space so we can see a little bit easier.
Do you still have the lantern that you found?
Yeah, I did pick it up. Before you slashed the desk across the.
I mean, it would have worked if he was still by the damn desk, okay? Shit.
Yes, I did pick up the magical RGB lamp. But
I'm gonna summon a spirit, a beast spirit.
Okay.
No, of the air variant.
Of what?
Air.
Okay.
Add that shit now.
And before I send it off, I'm gonna light a torch and give it.
What does it look like?
In the lantern disco damn.
It says a small beast. Wouldn't you go be a small beast?
I know I picked it up, but I didn't.
Or an
Cat.
owl? Owl?
Sure.
Owl?
Sure.
It's gonna be a spirit owl, and I'm gonna give it a torch to scout out the area around.
Okay.
See something off to maybe get close. To get close and try to get the attention.
Okay.
While I use primeval awareness and expend a first level slot to try to detect how many are there Actually,
For you to detect?
for me to detect.
What's the range?
1 mile. Oh, wait. Yeah, 1 mile. Or
What are you
within up
trying-
to 6 miles if you are in your favorite terrain. Okay.
Okay, so can you read it to me?
As an action, you can expend 1 ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level per spell slot, since whether any aberration, celestial dragon, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile, or within up to 6 miles if you are in your favorite terrain.
Okay.
This feature does not reveal the creature's location or number.
Right. Okay. Cool. Within 6 miles?
Yes, it would be 6 miles.
I do have to say this one came out the best.
Because
You don't sense anything. Any of those things that you can sense, you don't sense any of them.
When I tried to push him in the purple zoot suit. Did we have a long rest?
well,
Actually,
This was from way before.
never mind, you do sense something. Within 6 miles.
he's still around, that's for sure.
Oh, big ass radius though.
It is, because it's my favorite terrain. No, I have 2 favorite terrains.
Did you see anything closer to the boat, like tracks or little holes in the ground where the snow piled up and he's just standing there?
Can I do a survival check for that? Because it is to track.
I mean, is your owl looking?
It is. My owl is looking.
Okay. Give me a perception check for your owl.
The owl has passive perception 12. I don't know how this works actually. Do I roll?
If it's a 12, then it's a +1.
Yeah.
Oh, so 12.
So d20 plus 1.
That in a corner. That's a 5. Got all these corners.
Your owl's circling. It doesn't seem... You see it circle for a little while, and then it keeps circling, and then it goes out further, and it keeps kind of making passes, but it doesn't seem to lock in on anything. It just keeps searching. So you said you wanted to jump into the hold,
Yeah, I jumped down to
investigate.
investigate.
Give me an
see
investigation
what
check.
I,
Yep.
see what I can locate. I want skills, not inventory. 19.
Okay. You see about what Nickel found. Little smaller sacks of random things like silverware, little toys, trinkets, baubles, little figurines, just things that might have been like taken. You really can't place like there's rhyme or reason. You find a sack of dried meats that would count as, we'll say, 10 rations. And some furs that are in there too. That's about it. I mean, everything seems... I don't want to say besides the trinkets and stuff, the furs and the rations. The rations are still good, however, like the containers that they were in, the sacks and whatnot, are kind of covered in some like light layers and dust, and they've been there for a minute.
Okay.
The trinkets and things haven't been there too long.
Do any of the sacks or bags or whatever these tchotchkes are in
Essentially.
seem like they might be more than just a bag, or like anything special about them?
No, you can tell.
Not that I can tell. Okay, so I'm gonna take the rations bag and the furs or whatever
Yeah.
and toss them out the hole towards Dan and be like, "Hey, I think we could maybe sell these."
I'm just gonna catch them one at a time and set them on the ground next to him and say, "Did you find any more of that shiny rock thing down there?" I don't know if you guys said that. I didn't hear it.
You said no.
No.
No, I didn't.
And he reaches an arm down like, are you ready?
All I'm seeing is a bunch of little nicky knacks. I don't know. You think the town's kids could use them?
Honestly, I don't know if it's worth the wait. Literally.
Alright. And I'll grab his hand
And just yoink him up to the point where his legs flip out from underneath him and then set him down next to me.
Imdra just kind of shakes her head and chuckles a little bit.
Can I use survival to see if I can find any tracks?
Where are you going?
Over to here. Around here, maybe, first. I'm gonna keep an eye out for tracks on the snow that might be fresh.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a survival check.
Since it's favorite terrain, it will be already by 10 because of double proficiency.
Okay.
Dirty 24. Actually, yeah, dirty 24.
You don't see any tracks.
How tall are the docks we're standing on compared to where they're moored? Like, would I be able to...
The water's frozen about, I'd say there's probably about a foot or so in places that the ice is frozen underneath.
So it's a foot from the bottom of the dock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, then there's a little layer of snow in occasional spots that hasn't been swept away by the wind. So there's drifts that raise it a little bit higher, or in some places just slightly lower, I guess.
Would I be able to fit underneath the docks?
No.
Okay.
It's only a foot high and you're wearing...
I'm talking like laying down, sprawling, like, oh, fuck me.
Just grab him
Just
by the back of the neck. And
Exactly.
Just grab him by the back of the neck, throw him on the...
Not with your armor on.
Okay.
Well, since I don't see anything around here, maybe towards here.
I would like to do a stealth check.
You're trying to stealth?
Yep.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Roll.
You said hear me out.
13. 15, so 13 plus what? I think plus nothing. 13 plus 1, so 14.
Okay.
I'm going to, as gently as Dane can with this heavy-ass fucking mail on, ease myself into the snow off the side of the dock.
Okay.
And he's going to do a 30-foot perimeter sweep to see if there's like any little like random holes in the snow that shouldn't be there, like someone standing there, or random snow prints, or too large of a pile of snow that shouldn't be in any places.
You're gonna lay on your stomach and crawl?
No, I'm going to try and sneak my way around and look in these 30-foot radius.
Roll me an investigation check.
Fuck me. 9. Fucking 9.
You all watch as Dane tries to slink. As he just makes a concentric circle around the ferry. Nothing.
Well, I tried. And Dane's gonna say, well, I tried, and he's gonna climb back up onto the side of the pier. Say, well, I guess he's gone, boys. And you start walking down the pier, carrying these 2 sacks over his shoulder.
I'm gonna turn to Imdra.
Mm-hmm.
You mind giving me a boost up to the roof there?
Yeah, sure
Look
thing.
around.
Picks you up and just kind of like shoots you and tosses you up.
I want to look top down as best I can, like around the sides of the boat, the actual boat deck itself, and behind the cabin, the whatever, and down the dock towards Dane. See if I can see anything that looks off.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna flick your vision.
18.
You have dark vision?
I do not.
Okay.
You rolled high, though. Come on now.
Which is why I'm looking in the immediate area.
Okay. So You don't see too far. However, on the back side of the cabin, where the boat kind of turns and connects a little bit, that little spot, you see at the base in a spot, there's like there's snow all there, but there's a certain spot near the floor, the deck, against the back of the cabin that just seems to be a little higher. Just raised a little bit.
I'm gonna look over the side to Indra and point to the rear of the boat and just kind of like motion. I see something, and I'm gonna cast my dancing lights so that I can actually see on that side. And I'm gonna shout out to Dane. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here, but I did find another thing that I'm gonna need help carrying. You mind coming back here real quick?
And he says, fine, you fucking dwarf. And he just starts shuffling his way back to the boat.
Fucking dwarf.
Fucking dwarf. Says dwarf, too.
So, and then I guess I'm a...
Imja draws her blade and starts to jump off the ferry and kind of circles a little bit.
I'm gonna ready my rapier and on the opposite side of where she is for whatever, I'm gonna hop down onto the rear of the deck.
Okay. Behind the cabin?
Behind the cabin,
Okay.
As soon as like Indra hammers up or whatever.
And then, can Dane see that they're drawing weapons and moving like this? Because I do have dark vision.
Yeah, sure. We'll say you didn't get too far.
Okay. I'm gonna. Are
You
you?
see him hop down with his rapier drawn.
I think I'm nowhere close. I was gonna move over to here.
Is he within range for me to shout to him?
Yeah, you can shout as much as you
I'm
want.
gonna shout to Leon. Hey, Leon! We might need your help with these bags. And then I'm gonna grab my battle axe and set the 2 bags down where they're at, and start prepping and move my way forward towards the boat.
Okay.
Fucking priorities with these people. He's gonna walk towards the ferry, and how tall is the ferry? Could you just
3 feet or so.
You can see.
Step done.
Step over it.
Yeah, he's gonna step over into the ferry. He's like, "What's going on?"
Okay.
So, with everybody in their places, I'm gonna walk over to that slightly higher snow pile, and I'm just going to kick it firmly and see what happens.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you kick over a small pile of like logs. Like small little logs kind of stacked. But with your passive perception, you see when they are moved, it reveals a small, about that tall, like cutout in the back of the cabin, like on at floor level, just like kind of like a rat hole cut out.
That's why we couldn't find footprints. The bastard.
Can I see all the way through that cutout into the cabin? And there's nothing else there besides those little pile of logs?
There's footprints.
Footprints?
Yours, his, Indra's. Nothing else.
Okay. Well, shit.
So why did you call me here?
Well, I thought maybe our friend was under this snow heap here. My bad. But there is this little, this little hole here. Worms can't shrink, can they?
never seen them shrink.
Seen them get bigger.
You see them change size.
I'm gonna roll perception for the owl again, if it's fine.
For the owl? Yeah, fine.
Yes, this is always.
Is it? It's still circling.
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
circling and searching. You said it was +1.
Mm-hmm.
So 14.
What did you tell it to look for? Just anything out of the ordinary, or
Anything out of the ordinary, more like footprints that might be fresher, more away from anything.
okay. You see your owl circle, and then about where the H is in Easthaven, it just kind of dart down toward the ground,
Oh, I found something.
and then land for a second, and then fly back up.
Never mind. But it might be good to take a look at there.
Comes back with a rat. God damn it.
I mean, it is a spirit, so I don't think. But okay. He's gonna just walk over towards where the outlet stopped.
After the trek to where you think it stops, you see little footprints in the snow that are like, they seem like they scurry. And then you see a big, like, patch, like, moved and a little bit of blood. And then you see no more tracks and your owl is circling.
Intestines everywhere.
It was a little rat.
Where that, it found something.
Found a snow hare. Said, bitch, you mine.
It got me flying around
Did
looking
find
at.
something.
Dane's gonna go to the
No animals, just dwarf footprints. Not that one though. That one over there at this is not that one.
I'll save you some time. It finds nothing.
Dane's gonna go back into the main cabin.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Debris is scattered everywhere.
fantastic. I'm glad I did a great job.
Debris
And-
is scattered everywhere.
He's gonna go to where the cutout is that he mentioned, and he's gonna search around there for any type of evidence of movement in and out. So like snow streaking in or out, so on and so forth. To see
see
if
anything.
nothing. Okay. Can I do a deeper investigation in the whole cabin and look for other things such as the cutout throughout the cabin?
We can roll again. I feel like y'all rolled pretty high last time.
I don't remember.
You guys aren't gonna find anything more
Okay.
than what you already found.
Cool. Well, if that's the case. Dan's gonna say, "Damn it, he's gone," and go back and grab the bags again and say, "Fuck me," and jump off the side of the boat onto the dock.
Let's go tell the wares.
Aye. Dane's just grumbling to himself with axe over his shoulder, bag over the other shoulder, walking down the fucking planks.
Here, come down here.
And follow after.
Come on.
It comes down next to you, drops on the ground, finishes its little meal of a Arctic vole.
Nice.
And
What?
It's like a mole.
Like a mole.
It's like a naked
Oh,
mole rat.
Yeah, like a little rat. Vole. Mouse thing.
I can always dispel it, right?
Yeah, you go.
Well,
It's a
this
spirit.
Flips it off at the same time.
this was not what I wanted.
Just
Right when you do that, it tilts its head and just disappears.
There's dead vole left in your hand.
I'm just gonna throw it out the snow like.
Yep. As you all are walking back, Imdra says, "So, didn't quite provide as fruitful as we had thought. I mean, we found who was stealing things. Well, we found where they were keeping things that they stole. And wherever that map leads.
I suppose the next step is to follow the map.
It could be a bit of a trek.
Where's it leading to? Because I wasn't here for that conversation.
So it leads north of Kelvin's Cairn.
Okay.
So
It's a way up
kind
here.
of like
So like northeast.
Okay. So past Kirkunic.
Actually, it's further than that. So we'll say that it's. Yeah, I pointed weird. It's like towards the Reghead Glacier, like way up here.
That is way up further.
Okay. I'm gonna look at you guys and say, all right, guys, that's a long trek. We still have a letter to deliver in Kirkunic. We could go see if the followers of the evil ice bitch are wanting to play at the Sea of Moving Ice, or we could go south and fight a half ogre.
Tough time.
Well,
I would suggest.
Listening to guitar. I love it.
I love the opening to The Last of Us. Anyway, sorry. She says, well, before you leave 10 towns, whatever you have left to do, I would probably do it once you get into the Dale proper. It's going to be rough.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys strayed outside of 10 towns very much?
A little south near the Redwaters, but that was about it.
Yeah, north is a little rougher. Tribes of nomads and barbarians and
Catmen.
No, I think I was the only one that clan. I think.
there's frost giants and just all manner of things left for nightmares up there.
I suppose we better prep for a fight then, boys.
Alright.
Yes, I still have some revenge to take.
Well, we could take the sled up to Caraconic, deliver the letter. Grab what little supplies left we need, load it on the sled, and head over to the Sea of Moving Ice.
Well, we do have to go to Bryn Shander again too and turn in the disco light bulb.
Yeah, we do gotta do that.
So you guys are at 6 days. I recount. This is the 6th day away from Bryn Shander. You have 4 days until what you guys wanted made. The
Is
10-day
prepped,
is ready.
So how long do you think it would take to stop down at Good Mead, fight the evil dude, and then head to Bryn Shander? A day or two?
Good Mead's about 6 hours away.
I've got 4.5.
Oh, I'm
my
thinking
player
of.
knowledge.
Yeah, sure.
I've used a bunch of my spells, so
What time of day is it?
Should be fairly
Yeah,
late.
No, it's not that bad because you guys woke up. Oh no! It is okay. So you said goodbye to them and then you did some stuff. So yeah, I'll give you like early afternoon. Yeah.
So let's go talk to the mayor boy and give him the info about the Duergar stealing stuff at the ferry, so he can keep an eye on it.
maybe set a trap.
Yeah, maybe.
Which I should have done.
Yeah.
As he holds up the hunting trap, like should have done this, but you know, it would have probably just failed. It wouldn't catch a Kender because you're there. So you just lay down and just be safe.
Maybe we do that, and then grab whatever stuff we might need for a longer trek, and stop near Good Mead on the way to Bryn Shander, and then head over to Kirkunic and go north, or go to the Sea Moving Ice.
Well, so to go to Good Mead, take us 4.5 hours, given the weather. Bryn Shander's about Bryn Shander's about 7.5. Cardinaval on the way to Carconic, that's the longer one. Cardinaval is about 9 hours.
I mean, then we can go south and back north. We have two things to do.
Yeah.
We could do Kirkunic first, and then come back south and take care of Good Mead, and then go to Bryn Shander, and then head out into the nowhereness. Knock out the side quests, if you will.
Yeah, fair enough. I
It's
mean,
an
we got
open
time to
road.
kill.
It's an open world, might I say.
So you guys going south to Good Mead?
I say we go to Good Mead first
Yeah.
before the snow settles in case we need to track whatever.
I agree. We can stop
You
and
guys
say,
have already traveled that way, so it might go a little quicker.
Yeah. Plus, we can stop and say hi to Mert on the way back.
Yeah.
Merty, my boy.
Pay respects.
Yeah, unless he's walking around again, then we have another problem.
Well, then we'll have to just melt his ass.
Hey, he rolled for it.
We'll see.
Yeah. Boss fight.
Oh boy.
Do I have to pull both sheets now?
If he's ever played again, it'll be a DMPC.
So, Good Mead?
Good Mead.
Alright.
Sure.
What are we gonna do about Iron Boy over there?
Suppose I can try and tie him onto the sled and leave him in standby mode.
Just put him in a crate.
You think the ferry might be safe for him just to hang out?
Well, maybe we should at least pin a note to him or something.
Yeah.
Donuts, steel.
He has a bag. Let's just put a note in his backpack that says, "Hey, this is what we're doing. Meet us here." Down.
Yeah, that works.
Down. Cool.
Sure. I mean, he's probably gonna be lost that way, but you know, we're probably gonna go pass by.
Pin it to his forehead, maybe. That'd be fun. Just a little magnet. Bink.
So where you guys headed? You guys going to the...
Just put a magnet on there.
Mayor's office first, I think, to report.
to
and
talk
then-
to the speaker.
Yeah.
We'll drop the note in his bag and then head over to the...
Okay.
Well, we do have that stuff to sell.
We do have the stuff to sell.
Unless we want to bring the furs with us in case it gets cold.
We could. I could use some extra blankets.
If you guys would prefer, I could put the note on an arrow, just in front of him. You know, just against the wall.
I mean, I'd rather put it in his bag so that we know that he has it and it's safe and it's not going to blow away and nobody takes it.
Sure. I was gonna say since this is a longbow, it's probably
Yeah.
gonna dig deeper. But sure.
No,
Wind
we'll
picks
just
up.
put it in his bag.
Yeah.
Rips off. Gone. Luck of the Irish.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Easy enough. You leave Nickel a note of your plans, and you stow it away inside his bag safely. And you had to get back into Easthaven proper, traveling down. Some individuals are still out and about. It's the mid-afternoon. They're moving about like they normally do. Handful of them have torches to light their way. There's an occasional torchlit post, so you can kind of see the trail ahead of you, see the roads leading you back to the speaker's place, the town hall, where
Thor and
looking
Oak and
into
Shield
this,
too.
Daneth, where Daneth is. Imdra is, once you get close, Imdra kind of takes the lead and walks you all in. There's a few cleaning individuals inside, just kind of tidying up a little bit, and they watch you come in, and they kind of keep their eyes averted a little bit as Imdra leads you into the back, into like an office where Daneth is behind a desk, scribbling furiously on some parchment. He looks up, says, "Ah, Imdra. You all are back. I gather it was fruitful?"
In some ways, yes, in others, no.
75%, I'd say.
Well, did you find the thief?
Well, we found where they were hiding
Found out what they are.
everything they stole. Found out what they are, like Ordain said.
He may or may not have gone invisible and disappeared on us. So, we do believe your thieves are Duergar.
It's
And
troublesome.
he definitely had a hold full of stolen items. We found some furs in there that we brought along with us, and some talismans and knickknacks, so on and so forth. And found some of the stone we were looking for. If you don't mind, we'd like to keep the stone.
Do you mind if I look at it?
Did we grab it out of his bag?
He handed it to you.
I wasn't here. I don't know.
You were here.
I
He handed
left.
it to you.
I don't remember. Because I'm pretty sure I had to leave and you guys were still doing stuff and you hadn't searched yet. I don't have it.
I think he gave you.
Oh
Give
no,
it to you.
he gave it to me.
Oh,
Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
it's,
I'm telling
I
you.
knew he gave it to somebody.
he didn't
Sorry.
give it to me. I got nothing.
I'll hold out the bag with the rock and then let him.
He'll just reach in, grab it. It's pretty small, about the size of the less than half the palm. Kind of looks at it, folds it over.
Why does it say Bob's Burgers?
I'll say.
And he turns it over and he says, "This looks nothing like I've really ever seen before." And he tosses it back at you.
You know,
Okay.
Catch it with the Morning Star.
So, I never got, what are you all called? What can I call you all?
well,
The Shenanigoons.
we've never been formally introduced, but I'm Kirk. Kirk Macwood.
Dane. Or Dane.
Leo.
This is Mish.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna remember each and every one of your names. Is there something I can just call you, like the adventure group or something?
Well,
You're the board. Have fun.
you know, have you ever heard the tales of the Shenanigoons? The legend of the Shenanigoons, maybe?
Can't say that I have.
The what the fuck?
Well, we're
He's
pretty
making a box
famous
knocker
around,
reference.
you know, south of the Dale, in the Dale.
That's probably why,
Over
because
here,
I've been
Dale.
in Icewind Dale. all
I was
my
gonna
life.
say. No, never mind.
I mean, we've been around.
We've done
Shenanigoons, huh?
I guess
All
we'll
right.
go with that.
Well, for finding the lost or the stolen stuff, I guess. Not lost, because it got stolen. Whenever you're in Easthaven, come find me and we'll find you accommodations on the town.
Sounds fantastic to me.
We appreciate it.
Now, if you find that thief and you deliver him to me, that might warrant a little bit extra.
Well, by chance, have you guys seen any Duergar frequenting any of the recent taverns?
I haven't seen any of those anywhere before in my
I
life.
think
I've only heard tales.
for creatures that can go invisible, I think they would be making use of that
Oh, sure.
more than anything.
Do you have any houses get broken into recently?
I mean, that's why y'all were looking for the
Well, yeah, but
the stolen stuff.
I mean, since we've been gone, sir.
Like a half an hour ago?
Exactly.
I haven't heard
Family.
anything. I haven't heard anything. Sorry.
I haven't heard anything.
We're gonna follow up on a lead we have on where he might have scurried off to. I guess this lead leads us up towards Caer Konig. Got any recent information about the happenings up that way that we should be concerned about?
There's a dog. He likes the car.
My stomach is not happy.
Be passing through Caer Denival.
We'll be passing through there, yeah.
And just the few of you.
See?
Well, there's one extra, but we left him at the boat.
I suggest not stopping in Caer Denival too long unless you want a fight.
The fight against what?
Everyone, it's not a secret, but no one talks about it. In the Caer, that used to belong to the Denevs, they used to rule, they tried, I guess, to rule Icewind Dale quite a while ago. They had their mansion castle, I guess they wanted to call it. It's a keep in Caer Denival. The Caer Denival got raided by northern orc clans.
Ooh, my favorite.
But the Denevs didn't take anyone in their care with them. So most of Caer Dineval was slaughtered. But eventually, after the siege, and being stuck in there for days on end without food, they were not weak enough to defend themselves, and thus ended the reign of the Danes. And that Caer was taken over by the orcs, but then they were run out of town for whatever reason. No one really knows why. But that was quite a few years back. More recently, the keep has been home to the Knights of the Black Sword.
Knights of the Black Sword. You're getting all this right.
I haven't really heard myself if they just kind of keep to themselves. And I mean, they don't pay full price for certain things that they get from Caer Dineval. I don't say they bully the town, what I've heard, but I can't make heads or tails if they're like thugs or in order following something. I've never heard of the Knights of the Black Sword. They call themselves apparently. I don't know what the Black Sword is, but
Do you think they got an axe?
some of them might have axes. I assume so.
That was
But-
the most
Random.
Look, I have this normal hand axe.
Here's your sign.
But with the way I gather that I've seen you all briefly, and I've seen your type around before. I hope, or I've seen any little bit of trouble you dive headfirst into, or those like you dive headfirst into, and the knights are very comfortable where they're at. I don't know if they've done harm or good for Caer Dineval, but just be wary how you speak to people, who you speak to, about what they may actually take a liking to you. I don't know. They might not. I don't know. I don't know them. I would just say be careful. It's hard to trust people.
Worth the fight.
But
Oh.
that's really all I know about Caer Dineval. Caer Koenig, I haven't spoken to that speaker in years. I'm not even sure if the speaker's still a speaker, to be honest with you. They kind of stay north all by themselves. Kind of how the Southerners stay south all by themselves. Sorry, couldn't be of more help.
Well, the information about Caer Dineval is much appreciated. Definitely.
I grew up hearing the stories. Glad I could tell you.
Definitely something to keep in mind.
Forever.
No, that's Good Mead, he says.
Worth it.
Although if you're planning to go to Good Mead, I did hear
Oh,
that a couple days ago that something stole some casks of mead during a shipment, and the Townspeaker was killed.
That's what I heard.
Could you give us some more info on that by any chance?
That's all I heard.
Okay.
Well, it was a 9 foot
Well, it
tall.
looks like we're in for a
I've been told it was a
surprise.
9 foot tall giant. That's all that I've been told.
Well, your information might be better than mine.
That is all.
Sounds like a cat man we know and trust.
I'm not 9 foot tall, but okay.
Can we like hit it on him? I think it'd be hilarious. That worth a shot.
You can do whatever you want.
Well, suppose we should go grab the dog sled then.
Where are you heading off to?
Well, we're gonna stop by Good Mead, see if we can't find this half giant or whatever the hell it is, kill it, then head up north towards Kirkonic. Go.
That's the reason why I told you about Caradenival, just jumping straight into stuff that could get you killed. I'd never do it, but good for you guys. Just the three of you going to Good Mead?
Well, there'll be a fourth later along the line, hopefully a fifth one day.
Well, Imgur, why don't you tag along? She nods and gives a bow. Just kind of waits off to the side for you guys.
We have a fifth.
You have a fourth at the minute.
Alright. So if I remember right, we have 2 dog sleds?
The what?
Hmm?
One dog sled, because one crapped out.
Yeah, we have 4.
And an axe beak.
I thought we saved that dog sled.
No, we definitely failed at saving that.
Okay.
And we've sold some of our axe beaks, or we?
You
We
guys
sold
You
all but
traded
one to get the other dog sled.
Yep.
And then that dog
And
sled.
then you lost that dog sled. So now you're down to one dog sled and an axe beak.
Yep.
And we can fit 2 on this, and probably another axe beak. What do you guys say we stay here for the night and leave in the morning? Be nice and rested for the travel.
Yeah.
It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, so go sell some
If
stuff.
you hoof it, I mean, you can sell some stuff, yeah. Let's say if you hoof it, you can get to Good Mead before too late. But you guys do whatever you want to do.
Because if it's 3 and if we left now, and if the weather holds, we might make it there by 10, 11.
Give or take a couple hour here and there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess let's grab another axe beak and get on the road.
Sounds good.
Does our new friend and companion come with a free axe beak that's just hers at the stable?
Yeah, she'll get her own. See, as you guys go to the stables to get your axe beak, to get Beaky, and the dog sled, and the dogs that go along with the sled.
Provision.
Yep.
Beaky the axe.
She goes to a little stall that houses an axe beak all by itself, and it's completely white. It has its beak is like a black and white flowing pattern, kind of like, I don't want to say tie-dye, but psychedelic type flow, like lava lamp type. You're right. And it has like armor, like a little bit of armor on it, so it's like a war beak.
Cool.
Not a whole lot of armor, but it has a little.
That's cool.
Turn to her,
I'm getting a little
See her
Warcraft
get
vibes.
assuming she's still wearing her coated armor, Easthaven crest, etc.
Yep.
Look at Dane and just kind of whisper, I'm not sure if she should be wearing the Easthaven crest in the other towns. Might prove, it could either help us or it could hurt us.
Well, we can tell her that when we're on the road, and I think it'd be a little disrespectful beforehand.
So are we going now, or?
I'll look at her and just kind of like, as I know, each town has its own crest and its own militia. And on our travels, not every town is friendly with the other. And I mean no disrespect, but I'm not sure that wearing the Easthaven crested gear you have would be a smart choice on the road.
She seems to be kind of taken aback slightly. She's going to Good Mead, right?
We're going to Good
We're on
Mead.
decent terms with them.
I'm pretty sure Good Mead, making mead for everybody will be.
I'll be fine. I can handle myself.
I think what he means to say is once we're out on the Dale, it's probably safe if we don't affiliate with anywhere else.
I'm loyal to who I'm with.
Fair enough. And we have to have her back, so be
I am loyal
it.
to Daneth and Easthaven. I will not shy away from my loyalty.
Too big for you, bud.
Wait,
Alright.
She's a big girl.
Alright.
hefty.
Guess
Hefty,
we
hefty, hefty.
get going then.
Oh, we're going now? I thought. Okay.
Did you guys want to do more stuff in Easthaven?
I suppose we could probably sell it there, right? Not at Easthaven, but the other location.
A good meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which case,
They could probably use their options, maybe.
my happy ass will be right there. I'm assuming you want to be with me on the dock side?
I guess I'll run dockside.
I mean,
We could
I'm
probably
assuming-
move them off the map
I refuse.
for the minute.
Can we have Kitty Boy? Kitty Boy.
You could take the axe beat.
He's leading the axe beat. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So, alright.
Damn it.
We'll just sell the goods and good meat. They'd probably use it. It'd be a nice change.
It would be a wonderful change for them.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of table talk real quick, I'm pretty sure Mav is ordering his own mini, by the way.
Yeah, he never let me know about Hero Forge and how that worked out for him.
He had that thing suited up like he was kidded. So he showed me a couple
I don't have
times.
any of that shit.
So he's like, I got this and I got that. I'm like, bro.
If it's stuff that he has in his inventory, sure. He's buying it. He can make whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, even then, it's stuff that his character is apparently proficient in using. So, c'est la vie.
He's not going to get guns, so.
Damn it. I just want one scattergun.
I don't allow guns.
Well, technically, we have my oath bow, which can reach 600 feet.
I have yet to see you hit someone with that oath bow.
You
Mm-hmm.
inside the keep?
Oh, nope. I was asleep for that. I was focusing on my undead giant buddy. Sorry.
We were too busy pummeling a Duergar to mush to see
Turning his
anything.
face into a liquid sludge.
Well, Jackson probably remembers because he was
So,
there.
we head out.
I think so.
Alright, we head out.
All right. What's the marching order?
Sled.
Axe beats
Let's
falling
put the
down.
lady in front. Let's
Okay.
let her be the bait.
The guide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Says
like my term better.
I mean, I could have gone at the front if there's
Yeah, you go at the front, she says.
like, you know, animals. I could probably
Perfect.
calm them down or something.
Oh, it's up to you. I was just being a feisty little shit.
Yeah. Do you want to be in the front?
Sure,
Okay.
it is my favorite train.
We'll just plot these on the map so you can see.
Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. So here's marching order, and then I'm going to do this move right here, so you can see where the party's at.
Cool.
Okay. As you guys leave Easthaven, west on the East Way, for the first bit of your trek, can I have someone roll a d20?
Nose goes. Too late. Abysmal.
4.
Okay.
Very abysmal.
You need to stop using little die. You need to stop using heavy dies.
This one's light. Light as-
Not by the sunrise.
This one's as light as a resin die.
He's lying to us. Don't believe him.
I don't believe it. Every time I hear that,
That's just the way that this is constructed.
That's the way your mom's constructed.
Wow.
That was so worth it. I couldn't resist. Shots fired.
It's okay. It's okay.
Didn't say she was hefty. Just properly constructed.
So once you get further out of Easthaven, the ground beneath your axe beaks and the sled along the east way is starting to become uneven. And slightly... You've gone this way before, but the wind and the storm might have kicked up a little bit. Little hidden crevices on the road kind of reveal themselves, and you kind of have to steer a little bit around them. Seems trying to trip you up in the axe beak, so you kind of make it a little bit. You slow down just a little bit to get through. The air is heavy with the scent of snow and ice. The only sound is the muffled crunch of your axe beak and dog sleds over the snow as you make your first hour or so into the trek. Someone else like to roll a d20 for me, please?
12.
Okay.
Andrew better give us a net 20 on his roll.
Who?
Yeah, mother.
I'll see who.
The next,
Joel's not here.
you make up a little bit of time.
Hey, is someone roll my shit?
The next hour or so, the ground becomes even again, and the snow seems to be heavier permafrost, so it's a little bit thicker, a little slicker as well. So you can move just a little bit quicker. The dog's pads dig in a little better. The sled slides smoother. That was hard to say. And the axe beaks just trudge straight through. Darkness still around you. The auroras flicker above you as you head into your third hour of travel, about to head south, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
See?
Crossroads is
Southeast.
right
Or
Yeah,
southwest,
So
sorry.
very, very soon.
Done.
The juju wants to stay on that. The bad juju wants to stay on that one.
The cold's still nipping a little bit. So, for the next leg of your journey, you can have someone else roll a d20.
Well, you last
While
person.
we're in that junction, Dane's gonna yell to Kirk, "Hey Kirk, let's get some music for the road, damn it!"
Alright, and I'll pull out my lute, start strumming, and with that, I'm also going to put a. Let me find it real quick. Bardic Inspiration.
Do it.
Okay.
For, I guess, your roll.
No,
Okay.
Well, I need to check
It's a
what
plus
part.
8, isn't it?
1d8.
1d6. 1d8 for you.
It's 1d8.
On mine it says
Sorry,
1d6.
by the way. I just said
Yeah,
plus
no.
8 like
I'm a
chump.
bard.
Yeah.
I'm stronger.
He's a bitch bard.
That's what he said. 11.
Okay. The next hour of your journey goes about the same pace that you just took. It continues on smoothly. The wind doesn't begin howling. It's kind of still around you. It's a little eerie. With Leon, your passive perception, you see just out to the edge of your dark vision. As you're riding by, you see a handful of night-specked eyes. Just that flash
Oh, okay.
of
Reflection.
in eyes. You see a handful of them just at the edge of your vision as you're trotting past.
So, night spect eyes.
You know how cat's eyes reflect
Oh,
at night? That's what I was talking about.
well, we have hunters that are natural hunters around us, so we might want to maybe hurry up.
Hearing this, Dane's gonna kind of shoulder his shield a little bit and get the axe out and prep just in case.
Okay.
Well, let's pick up the pace then.
Oh, where's it up? I know.
Are you actively trying to pick up the pace?
Yes.
Okay. I need someone else to roll the last leg of your journey, hopefully. A d20 at disadvantage.
4.
Okay.
What was that about rolling back?
Shut up. You don't know me.
Wait, can I give him a quick mark?
As you begin to pick up the pace, wind begins to howl. You're not sure if it's the pace quickened or the environment around you. However, soon you find out that the wind starts to pick up, snow begins to fall, and starts to whip at all of you. You think you're going quick, but you're being held up a bit. The snow begins to fall heavily and starts to blanket the road in front of you, making it hard to see where you're going. You went about half the distance in the next hour.
So we're like, beep.
Yeah.
Almost.
Someone else like to roll me a d20.
Oh, the dunce is coming back for vengeance.
8.
Man, you rolled like high as fuck, and now we're screwed. I told you, we're gonna die.
We are gonna die. It's gonna happen.
The snow slightly lessens.
Have you ever seen this mountain in Midwest? The swift white one?
Kirk and
The swift
Leon,
white one's just-
you notice this. Actually, you don't, because you don't have dark vision, do you?
No.
Leon, you notice those eyes again. And you realize that it's a handful of them, a pack of wolves, that seem to eye you warily. Just staying outside of your vision. It seems like they have been following you
Your
before
eyes,
they slink away out of your vision into the snow,
Kirk.
seemingly leaving you alone once more with this endless expanse of Icewind Dale.
Kirk, I think you might want to stop with that loot. I think the wolves are becoming curious.
What wolves? I don't see no wolves. I mean, I don't see shit anyway, but...
Well, I see everything in this darkness. I know everything. I see everything. I was born in the dark. You barely adapted. So you might want to stop with that.
Would I hear the cheering of the wolves? No?
No.
Well, I don't hear nothing. I think we're fine.
You guys are basically screaming back and forth
Over the wind.
over the wind.
I don't hear nothing, so I think we're fine. And I'll just... Well!
Guys, the mountain.
Can I just scoop down a little bit of snow and just throw back?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Right in the mouth.
Make an attack roll.
Oh shit!
What?
You're within
Let's
5
just.
feet of me. Okay.
It's a snowball.
It's still an attack roll, which means it can still do damage.
What would be a D20?
Yep. It's D20 plus your dex mod.
Since he's within 5 feet of me,
And you have proficiency with ranged weapons. Add your proficiency.
Martial and simple weapons. It doesn't say if.
Okay, just your dex
Can I
bonus
use a reaction?
as he's throwing it.
Yes. If he's within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to use protection, which gives him disadvantage on an attack roll.
Sure.
Cool.
So, disadvantage plus whatever your dex mod is.
Yep. You already threw it. Roll the dice.
Oh, I already threw it?
Yeah, you literally said I pick it up and I chuck snow at him. Is it a 1?
No, that's a dirty 21. But let me roll another.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Knocked off the fucking sled. God damn
Sent
it.
flying away.
Well, there's wolf bait. Wolf bait. Ooh ha ha. Oh, you guys are bad for my chest pains.
16.
Versus my armor class,
Which is 12.
which is 12. Yeah. So that hits.
Roll
1d4.
roll 1d6. You are a big boy and you have a large hand.
I was gonna say, like, back throws is like.
I can fit in the palm of your hand.
That's the thing.
You
It's
could
like,
chuck me as a weapon.
He is baby.
I am the smallest.
You
of
took the
small.
candy from the baby and fucking pistol whipped it on him.
Just like
that's a 4.
4.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I wouldn't say cold, but okay.
I mean, you're not hitting him with cold, you're hitting him with something.
A snowball.
Blunt object.
Bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Well, it doesn't snow here, so I can't.
We can add cold damage if you'd like.
No.
It's nulled by the cold weather, isn't it?
Huh?
That was yeah. I was
It
gonna
would be nulled or half.
Maybe have.
It would
It
have
would
been
be
half.
halved. It would have been halved if it's cold damage.
Yeah.
But you got smacked in the face by something, which is bludgeoning damage.
What?
Yep. Your face stings harshly.
Dick!
Dang, seeing this go. Children, don't make me turn this caravan around.
Do you want to be food for the wolves? Because they're right next to us. They're coming for us. If you don't stop.
Whatever. I'll string my loot back up.
Thank you.
Pulls out the
Indra,
flute.
you hear Indra say, I have no idea how you all survived this long.
Neither do we. Neither do we.
Well, some of us haven't.
I think he's on life 4 at this point.
I'm like a cat. I'm like the cat up there.
Excuse me, what? What?
He's on his last life, and I'm over here on my 5th, or 4th, or 6th.
Honestly, there's only one near-death experience that I can remember. And it was when I lost my eye. So.
So 2 lives. Got it.
So, for the last bit of your trek, I need someone to roll a d20.
Alright. You rolled it last, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Please
Come
tell me
on.
that's not a 1.
Oh, you jerk.
It hit the corner.
Oh!
You know, I'm gonna just put this.
Roll for initiative?
We're gonna open this just in case.
Oh. Oh, we're not playing well tonight.
No, we're not.
Oh. We need the good luck Warforged back.
Oh no.
Or the good luck Jackson.
We need that lucky rabbit's foot back.
We should have taken Jackson's rabbit foot on the way, like literally his foot.
Well, if we see a rabbit, I can just shoot it and grab the foot.
It has to be a lucky rabbit's foot. It can't just be any old rabbit.
Or a stealthy agent foot.
The snow begins to become unbelievably perilous. You're going into a blizzard. You have wandered into a blizzard that was crossing Icewind Dale. You cannot see, even with dark vision, the snow obscures your vision to maybe a foot in front of your face. You all slow to almost a crawl forward, trying to find footing down the path ahead, as it takes you a good 2 hours eventually making it to Good Mead
I was gonna say, can I use
in a
natural?
whipping blizzard.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna say, can I use natural explorer to?
It was not a survival check.
No, it's not. It's not that, but it's like, since it's a favorite terrain, it provides benefits against bad weather. While traveling for an hour or more in your chosen terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost by magical means, except by magical means.
You're not lost.
You
made
may
it to Good
alert.
Mead.
Oh,
You
no.
guys are in Good Mead.
Yep.
Today, you can alert to danger even when you're engaged in another activity.
Oh,
You
that's
can move
cool.
stealthily at normal pace, but that's just for me. If I you learn Dixon.
So,
Alright.
Checked.
Grabbing out the map.
I don't remember my information for this fucking place. Hopefully it remembers it. Oh! Oh!
I'm trying to pre-print all the towns for you guys. And I think I have them all printed. I just have to put together like 3 more. So then, wherever you guys decide to go, the map will be good.
So we came up from there, right?
A somewhat familiar sight, if it
She
be
was at the back.
blizzard-like, around you, entering Good Mead. So you have all arrived. It is, I will say, fairly late. Fairly late.
I'm going to yell to the group over the blizzard. I say we bed in for the night at Mead Hole. Pick up in the morning.
Yeah, that sounds good. Also, you're okay about the snowball? I see a little bit of scratches. Or something, I don't know.
Dane wearily gets off the back of the sled and says, "Can we just find the goddamn inn?" And starts leading the dogs towards the stable.
Did I see it?
I thought there was a small stable last time we were here.
You just left them outside the meat hall.
Oh, okay, well, let's do that.
We head towards the Mead Hole and bed him down.
Okay. As you get into the meat hall, you see a familiar sight: the hearth in the center of the meat hall. Stairs that lead to rooms. The tables that are scattered around the meat hall don't hold anyone at it. It seems everyone tried to get home before the blizzard came in. There is no one in this building.
No one at all, not even the barkeeper.
You don't see anybody.
I'll yell out for, what was his name? Bjorn? Yeah, I'll yell out for Bjorn and see if he responds.
Bjorn.
Seeing this, I'm going to walk out and walk over to the shrine and see if the
In the middle of a blizzard.
lady is in there. What was her name?
Chandercraw?
No, it was like the dude from Van Elver's Pact.
Iron keg.
Roll me a history check.
I have it written down somewhere. That was a nat one.
You forget everything. You get
You
amnesia.
can forget your name.
Who'd you roll?
1. There's a nat one.
I could have sworn the name was Chandercraw or something along those lines.
Her
I
last
have it in
name
my-
might have been.
You remember Runehammer?
Yeah, no, her first name was not. Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk out and yell, "Hey, Runehammer, are you here?" That's not the name. That's not my name.
Nothing.
Say my name.
No candles were lit. No darkness.
Oh, I'm gonna go back to the meat hall and say, "Hey guys, maybe they're in the middle of their sacrificial period. Because remember they said they give up heat for their sacrifice.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Maybe they're all sleeping somewhere in the same location. But we should see if there's an open room while we're here. We'll pay them when they get up."
Do you think we should light a fire, maybe?
Not inside, please.
Well, there's a fireplace right there.
I would say yes. However, we don't want to bring Oral's wrath down on the town. So let's just bundle up with extra furs that we brought along and call it a night.
All right. I say we just sleep here in the middle of the hall.
Okay, sure. I mean, it's colder, but sure.
Well, if we're all together, it's a little warmer.
I'm not cuddling you.
But Dane,
What the fuck?
we have to conserve our body heat. We can use the cow as a blanket.
Dane's gonna pick up the axe and say, I'm not cuddling you.
Whatever. Toss me a few of them furs.
So I'm gonna
Is
go
there a
outside,
big
grab
enough
my
table
full
for me?
spray and it's fine.
Is there a big enough table for Leon?
Yeah, they're banquet tables.
Alright, well, I'm gonna call this table.
I'll just curl up in a corner, like lay some furs out and bundle up and in.
Okay.
Just keep your sword poked out like, who goes there?
No.
Anything else you all want to do before you go to sleep?
I want to take a look around the meat hall to see if I can find anything interesting that might give me a privy into what's going on.
Well, I'm actually gonna remove my
And
armor
what's
first.
going on is in...
Why it's empty, if there's any signs of struggle, natural, if there's people actually here, frozen bodies, etc., all the whole 9 yards. I'm going to do a full investigation.
Sure.
To 11.
Don't worry, that's better than
I
I
ain't
would
find
have.
shit.
All the... Well, I don't want to say glassware, because most of it's made of clay and some is metal. Drinkware. All the drinkware is put away. Dishes that were dished out are all clean and set aside and put away. It seems like maybe because of the blizzard or because of other reasons that you're not sure of, the meat hall closed early.
The meat hall never closed. Would I know that information?
You were here.
Okay,
Probably not.
cool.
Before,
I'm gonna check.
You weren't here during a blizzard like this before,
Yeah.
or possibly when they were sacrificing warmth.
I'm gonna check upstairs and see if there's anybody in any of the rooms. Nothing. Entirely empty. Okay.
before Leon goes to sleep, he has his bedroll in his backpack.
What?
He's gonna roll it on the table and remove his armor,
Okay.
since it's scale mail, and that would give exhaustion.
Okay.
And he's gonna tuck himself in the bedroll.
You're in the bedroll.
My bedroll. My bedroll.
Mine. It is mine. You will not get my bedroll.
Okay.
I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna see. Right here.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's my favorite.
I know.
What?
So, you all are sleeping at the same time?
I will take first watch.
You taking a watch?
Yes.
Okay, if you want to watch.
Taking a watch. But I'm gonna pray to Lathander while I'm doing it. Again, ask for guidance and ask him if there's any oaths I need to give to him to increase my standing or help protect my party or gain redemption from my fall.
Roll me a
You're
religion
not
check.
Mert.
Roll me a religion check.
It's the weirdest sounding. It's the weirdest sounding cat ever.
Right. He's on a trip. Fucking 8.
It's the spirit of murder.
Maybe the blizzard is keeping the connection from happening. Ah,
By the way, table talk quick. The axe thing. You said you were gonna rework it after it turned gold and silver, right?
yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Nope.
You forgot.
Haven't yet. No, I haven't
Okay.
forgot. I've just been
Okay.
super fucking busy.
No worries. I
I haven't done shit.
No worries, man. Okay. Yeah, so I guess once my watch is up, I'm going to go over and I'm going to gently put a boot into...
So the reworking it was just rewording what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it still does the same shit.
Because you don't have a boon on it yet.
Yet.
If you get one.
Yet. If I can roll high enough. So at the end of my watch, I'm going to go over and I'm going to gently nudge him with my boot in the side and say, hey, wake up, give me the furs. My turn.
I'll
I'm
wait
so baby.
there. And, yeah. I'll take second watch, I guess.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
The ghost of Christmas past.
We can use my passive for this, right?
Sure.
It wasn't a nat 1, but it was below passive.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
Your watch goes uninterrupted. The blizzard begins to let up slightly, you think? The embers that you saw when you first came in the hearth are all but out. It is chilly. Very chilly.
I'll grab one of the furs that I was laying on, wrap it around like a blanket, and at the end of my shift I'll go and I'll poke Leon wake and tell him,
What?
"Oi,
What?
it's your turn. I'm going back to sleep.
My turn to what?
Keep watch or something. Don't let us die." And we'll go back into my corner and
Alright.
go back to sleep.
Roll me a perception check.
I was gonna sit up first and switch from the wolf bow to a hand axe just in case.
Okay.
Just keep it close by. And perception check, right?
Yep.
15 plus 5. 15 plus 5, so that's 30, 22.
Okay. You notice the blizzard begin to let up even more during your watch. However, it is getting extremely cold. And while you are awake and the other two are sleeping, halved, you'll take 2 points of cold damage.
So just one?
No, 2.
Oh, half already.
Yep.
Well, all of us.
That already halved it, all of you. Yep.
So this is before or after the long rest?
This is before.
This is before.
Okay.
You feel like it's been long enough? And just as you're about to wake everyone else up, the doors kind of burst open, waking you all up. And you see Bjorn stepping in. "Oh, hell! Have you been in here all night?" He says to all of you.
Startled awake. Look at Urine and be like, "Where the hell have you been?"
Yeah,
The blizzard!
Good mead.
I went home. Everyone stayed away from the blizzard, and we gotta sacrifice a little bit of warmth too, so the wife and I kind of cuddled.
No.
I suggest you guys, and he's looking, he's like, "You guys don't know how to conserve heat? Well, do ya?"
I need about the
I
life.
tried. I was
He
told
tried
no.
other things.
I was told no.
I was it was in my bedroll, in my fur,
Well, welcome back to Good Mead. I'd make you something, but it's gonna take a little bit to get the kitchen up and going.
Do you need me to help create fire or something like that to cook?
Can I relight the
Got it
heart?
handled. And he looks at his wrist for whatever reason. You see like a sundial on his wrist.
Shit, let me go outside.
You see like a rat, but holding pebbles.
I would give it about an hour or so.
All right. Get up.
I'd say, I don't know if you've heard, town's not doing too great right now. I kind of don't have any mead left. One of the other reasons why the mead hall closed early.
So we heard. That's actually kind of why we came back down this way.
Pay your respects to Kendrick.
Among other things.
I'm Mart and try to figure out who stole your mead.
Well, still was an 9-foot tall giant, but
Because as Kendrick would say, we're family.
Family.
familia.
Indeed he would. Kendrick. And he like shakes his head a little bit. And he goes to set into the kitchen, getting everything started over the next hour or so. And then he yells out, "Yeah, you can go ahead and light the fire."
And I'll grab out my tinder box and I'll
Do-
start grabbing wood and piling it.
Do you want me to? You know, I can just create a bonfire.
Not inside!
You're lighting the fire, the hearth. Earth?
Much different than a bonfire.
I can just put it the hearth and make it ignite.
I'm not gonna take my chances.
Whatever.
So, Yorn brings out a couple little plates of a few slices of odd cut bacon, a little piece of bread, and some cheese.
Is this deer that I brought the other day?
Is it what?
Is this the deer that I brought the other day?
Yeah, that he brought the other day.
No. Are you asking him or are you asking me?
Asking
Yeah.
Garen.
No, this is bacon. We ate that.
Alright.
Appreciate it all the same, though. So, y'all are going after the creature?
That's the plan.
It's not part of our goal. What creature was it, perchance? Because we've heard rumor, but, you know, you being here, you should know, right?
I didn't see it.
What'd you hear?
That some tall creature stole some meat off a wagon load in or sled in, one of our deliveries like normal. And then Kendrick, for whatever reason, wanted to protect us and save our meat and went out. And he got killed. A couple of our men found him.
Since he died, who speaks for the town?
Now that position's open. Are y'all willing to stay?
We can't stay. We have other
No.
missions we've accepted throughout the Dale we must complete.
We'll have we'll give a proper period of mourning, and then we'll elect a new Townspeaker. Although that's kind of far from everyone's mind at the minute, I would assume.
So
Kendrick was like family to everyone.
Family.
Indeed,
We
he
still
was.
hear him in the distance.
So, in that case, I'm assuming the town's kind of speaking as a council on decisions then? It's a group think tank, if you will.
We really haven't made any decisions, honestly, since he passed. We've kind of just been surviving.
Did anybody go with him when he went to find the creature, or did he go by himself?
Just him.
Okay.
There were about six individuals who were transporting the cart or the whatever it was, the goods. None of them made it back.
What direction did he head in to find the creature? Do you know?
He headed in. He kind of points like west,
Okay.
northwest.
Towards Dugan's Hole.
Into the trees.
And you know how far away it was? Or
I have no idea. I tend the mead hall. I don't deal in those matters.
know anybody that would know how far away it was?
I mean, the only one who would know how far Kendrick went in was
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Well,
Wait, what about the guards that found him?
Yeah, that's right. I could ask around and see who found him.
yeah, we
I
don't.
mean, you could probably. I don't know.
I could. Well, I was gonna say I can probably follow the tracks, but blizzard.
Is you guys' holy person in? Is she still at home too? You think?
I haven't seen her.
Interesting. Okay.
And she wanders about occasionally. She rarely comes into the mead hall other than to get a large amount of mead and then go back to her shrine. But since the mead
Is gone.
doth not overflow,
It's not flow.
Doth not.
she hasn't really been coming around much.
That's fair. Well, we don't want to interrupt your day. You just got in. We can always ask the Tone folk and let you do your thing. We'll come back for food before we head northwest.
Yeah, sure. I mean, not going to be any mead, but I could probably heat up some water, some ice to make you some water. I don't know how it works. I really drink it.
Would you happen to be able to point us in the direction of at least one of the people that found Kendrick, so that we might stop and ask him on our way out?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Real Bob Joe.
I mean, the speaker's assistant might still be holding down the speaker's house, so you might be able to head there.
All right, start.
So it sounds like we're heading that way.
Yeah.
So does that count as the long rest done?
Yes, you get a long rest.
After or before the 2 damage?
After. And 2 of you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Okay. We have like 2 days left of that. Or 3 days.
What?
It
was 10 days.
Yeah, it was a
So
10 day.
you have 6 more.
Okay.
Well, this one plus 5.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
So, Shenanigoons, Good Mead is your frozen playground.
I like playgrounds.
No,
You're ordered to be 300 feet away from playgrounds at all times, aren't you?
Shh, they don't know.
I am fairly so. Kirk will make sure that Imdra is ready to go, and we'll start heading out towards the speaker's house.
Yeah, she dons her armor. She was just keeping quiet, just listening to your guys' interaction.
Lynn's gonna go ahead and put his skill mill on,
Okay.
since he's already awake.
Then
He'll
you
put the
head out
bedroll back in his
towards the speaker's house, which is on the southwestern side of town. It's still pretty dark outside. The wind is just lightly blowing, barely snowing at all. You don't see anybody out and about. It's
So-
very quiet.
Since it's still dark, I'll cast my dancing light
Okay.
and use it as my light source.
Easy
you
enough.
arm me next
Start
time?
heading down.
Okay. Upon arriving to the speaker's house, you see a kind of like an L-shaped 2-story house. There's a little porch out front, about 3 or 4 steps that lead up to the porch, to a fairly decent oaken door with a nice knocker right on the front.
Can I reach the knocker?
You
Here.
cannot reach the knocker.
Here.
Don't ever do that again. I'm not a fucking child.
Well, you're this is a pebble. Don't make me. No, I was gonna say. Don't make me use you as whatever. Skipping stone.
As you knock, you wait a few seconds, and you hear shuffling from inside. Slow shuffling toward the door. You hear the door unlatch and begin to open, and you see an individual covered in furs draped around them. It is a middle-aged male human, rather skinny, starting to bald a little bit. No facial hair to speak of. He says, "Yes?"
Do you know?
We're adventurers looking into the death of Kendrick. We heard you might know about how far into the forest he would have traveled, or might be able to point us in the right direction on where to start.
Is this out of the goodness of your own heart? I'm sorry, I don't think I know any of you.
Well, of course it's out of the goodness of our own heart. He was, after all, like family.
Can I use them? Skip stone. Just throw them in the water.
No.
Round 2 of, oh my god, we fucked up.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just waking up. It's been a rough few days. Hopefully you don't suffer the same fate as Kendrick. But a couple of our townsfolk found him about 300 yards inside the woods to the northwest. It seems like he didn't make it very far. He followed a path. That's how. There's a lot of game trails that weave in and out, and kind of. That's how they found him. They were
Cow hunting.
8 yards. And did they say anything around him when they were searching, or they just found the dead body?
Just him, and they brought him back, and just laid him to rest yesterday.
I'm sorry for your guys' loss. Out of curiosity, what kind of wounds did he have?
What?
Wounds.
Yeah. Ripped his head a little bit. He was smashed up pretty good. Some cuts. He was missing one of his legs. I'm sorry, it's hard to think about.
It's okay. Don't press yourself too hard. Don't worry. We're gonna get justice for him. We just want to make sure we know what we're walking into, and it wasn't just the pack of wolves that ghosted us here.
Wolves couldn't do that.
I look at you guys and say, hey, maybe we should give this man some peace and start moving towards the woodland.
Sure.
Yeah. Good idea.
Is there any other tips you can give us before we leave you and stop
Yeah.
bothering you with these things?
Don't go into the woods. You'll end up like Kendrick.
We're going into the woods to avenge Kendrick.
To grandmother's house.
Good luck to you.
Well, we'll bring back some mead for you.
And mead's always welcome. We haven't had it for a couple days, so.
It's the good mead.
There's good mead.
Shut
And he turns and he closes the door behind him. You hear the latch lock. Leaving you guys standing out in the darkness on the porch of the speaker's house.
Well, let's start heading to the woods then.
To grandmother's house we go.
To the woods, to grandmother's house.
Alright.
Yeah, going up toward the woods, looking for a path. Someone want to roll a survival check?
Me. Since I got directly plus 10.
You and I did the same thing.
And since
It was a military special. Say nothing, do nothing.
do 25.
Okay. Fairly quickly, fairly certain, you found the type of game trail that would be big enough and wide enough and it would draw the eye of someone rushing into the woods. And you begin to make your way in. So what is the marching order?
So,
Assuming he's probably first, I'll be just behind him.
On foot?
Yeah.
Okay, can you put everyone on foot in marching order, please?
Nah.
I'll follow behind Dane.
And have the armored lady pull up the rear.
Right there-ish.
Fortunately, Robo Boy's not with us.
Nope.
To Grandma's house we go. Okay, I love you, sweetheart.
Where the hell are you? Did you hide in somebody's pocket? Where are you?
Right there. Right behind Dane.
Okay.
I ain't that small.
Want a bet?
I stand maybe a head taller than you.
Head and a half. Be nice.
You're still a dwarf.
Yeah, at least I'm not a midget. Fucking idiot.
Fucking Egypt.
Okay.
As you begin to make your way into the forest, Leon, your passive perception, you hear crunching of branches, or the cracking of branches, the crunching of snow, off at the periphery of your senses. You see a figure come into view in cold weather clothing, lurches out from behind a curve in the path into plain view, running as fast as he can through the deep snow. Slung over his back are a pair of animal traps, one of which appears to contain a panicked fox. And he starts rushing in your guys' direction.
Well there. You okay there? Something after you?
I was out in the woods.
Yes.
Yeah. I was checking my traps. Oh, so much blood. Oh, not the traps, the militia. Oh, man.
There's dead militia? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And he takes a breath and he looks behind him and he goes, whew, I ain't run that fast in years. Whew. And he goes over on his knees he drops his traps down, and one of them inside of it is the little fox. He tells you that he came across a grisly scene. That there were 5 militia that were just torn apart all over the place, and it was insane. He saw it, he turned, and he ran. He had just headed out this morning to go check on his traps.
Yeah.
And while he's talking, the fox just kind of he's panicked, moving back and forth inside the trap.
That
one's like a steel rectangle trap.
Head over to the trap and try to set the fox free.
What are you doing?
It's a fox. It's the patron animal of my god. Disrespect.
Yeah, what are you guys doing in the woods?
We're here to avenge Kendrick.
Well, I was gonna ask before.
Well, good luck, I guess.
I was gonna before you set the fox free. I was gonna say I was gonna cast Speak with Animals to ask the fox maybe what happened. Where is it?
You can understand what it says back to you, correct?
I haven't cast it yet, but
Okay.
And
You
while
okay with
he-
it?
You're sure?
And while he's doing that, I'm going to try and calm the guy down. Say, blessings of Lathander be on you. It's going to be fine. We'll take care of it. But in what direction was this? How many men did you see dead?
He points back down the path the way that he came.
How many?
It's right along the game trail.
How many guards did you see?
There are 5
5?
dead ones.
Fantastic. Okay.
I think there was a lot of legs and arms and torsos and blood.
Perfect. Was it frozen blood or was it fresh blood?
I didn't lick it.
You didn't stop to check, naturally.
No.
Tell you what, buddy. Go back down to the tavern, get some water, get some food in you, take a rest.
Wish we had mead. And he takes his... Are you casting?
Yeah,
Speak with Animals?
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Easy there, little butt. Calm down.
And he kind of looks up at you.
No.
Tilts his head a little. It's like an Arctic fox.
Do you know what creature has been making ruckus around here? Somebody said a giant.
And his head turns to... the individual you saw running out was a human, male human. And his head turns to the male human. And he says, That! Caught me!
No,
Caught me! That! Making fuss.
No, not that one. Whoever killed guards or something like that. You've been in these forests for a while. Pretty sure.
Not that. And he like nudges at, and he like paws toward that, the human. Big, scary. Hide. Don't go there.
Well, if we don't deal with it, it's still gonna be running about making a fuss for everyone, even you, little fellow.
I'm fast. I run. I'm fast.
Imagine
All I'm
humans supposed
hearing here
Can't
is
catch me.
chittering.
Yeah. Little fox chitters. Yep.
Can you you say it was well, you did say it was big, but there's nothing else you can say about it? What it was? If it was...
Big. Don't go there. Big. Run fast. Don't catch.
Oh, what's it saying? Can I release it now?
Yes, you can release it.
Alright, little buddy. Blessings of Frimley upon you. I'll dismantle the cage and open it
Okay.
or whatever I need.
And immediately it darts off just like the edge of like the path, just outside the edge of the path, and like stops and looks back at you guys. And it kind of like stays there, just watching you all.
Eagle swoops down. Some fucking blessing, huh?
I was half expecting the fucking like, who the fuck is friendly?
I'm not new to this shit. What do you expect?
Hey, you let my fox go. You owe me money for that.
I owe ya shit!
Hey, calm down. He owes you nothing. You never brought it to market. We saw nothing.
You released my... I was going to sell this.
You were gonna
You released my money, my livelihood.
You have to understand, sir. It's his deity's animal. You can't just catch it.
You owe me 5 gold for that fox.
If it's really that important, you can take the furs off my back. And I'll take the furs that I was laying on and just kind of, in this makeshift bedroll, just...
Okay. Takes the furs. Fucking bards. Takes it and he turns and he starts walking.
Fucking rangers.
I'm a scout.
Whatever.
What the fuck is going on? I feel tired by both.
Fucking calling them both.
I feel tired by
Let's
both.
go. He starts pushing you guys to the back. Let's fucking get out.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. As you guys traveled on the path a little while further, still dark. Do you still Your dancing lights are up? Okay. You all notice that just outside the light, the fox is still kind of trailing off to the side along with you guys. As you get further deeper into the woods, deep in the woods among the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death and torn apart. New fallen snow has already begun to settle on their corpses.
Where are they? Over there, over there, over there, over there.
I'm going to go towards the bodies. I'm going to hold an action just in case we get ambushed.
Okay.
And I'm going to slowly check each of the bodies for identification items that might...
So you're stepping out in front of everyone else?
Slowly, carefully.
Okay.
Alert to my surroundings.
I'm going to step in his footsteps following him, but I want to look at the blood to see how fresh that blood is.
Make me a survival check.
I was gonna say.
Nope, not you. Dane, since you are now in front.
Oh, I love how I roll good then. It's a dirty 22.
As you're walking up on the corpses, you notice tracks, large tracks, slightly covered with snow, but they are deep, and they're leading further up the path. About, you have dark vision, right? Mm-hmm. About maybe 25, 30 feet, and then kind of veer off to the left a little bit.
I relay that information to you guys.
As you begin to turn around and relay, you hear this noise as a snowball impacts you in the side of the face.
Okay. I'm going to turn and look in the direction of the snowball and raise my shield.
Now I'm gonna... Can I do a survival check? Just see...
With your passive perception, you notice a little... From behind a little tree is a very short little...
Kirk?
Creature. Much shorter than him.
Much shorter?
Maybe 6-7 inches tall. Looks kind of it kind of blends in to the snow around it. It looks like it has fur, or it's wearing fur that's like an off-white color, and like you just catch the glimpse of an arm that's like a dark snow blue, like that kind of blue, just kind of like behind the tree.
I'm gonna look at both of you and say, hey, that tree, small little blue snow creature, do you want to go check that?
Sure.
As you begin to move forward, you notice with your passive perception, out of the corner of your eye, the fox sprints out ahead of you and runs toward this creature, growling. And you guys, now that you've pointed this out, all of you see this little creature stumble from behind the tree. The fox sprints up to it and stops and starts sniffing. And you notice the creature reach into something and pull out like a little frozen berry
And hand it to the fox.
and give it to the fox.
It's friendly, whatever it is.
And then you see the creature jump on the back of the fox. And the two of them run towards you guys like a mount. Mm-hmm. Run towards you, do a couple circles around you guys. And you see the creature. Oh, by the way, the creature looks like this.
No, it's cute. It's a tiny Kirk.
What the fuck? Okay.
Looks like a cotton ball with blue arms and legs.
Yep. Just big enough to ride the fox.
Here.
And as as they begin to ride off, as it's circling you guys, it raises its hand, and around its hand, like purple and blue magic start to swirl around its hand. And you,
Uh-oh.
since you were up front and you got hit by the snowball,
Turn into a frozen statue. Yes.
from behind you, you hear giggling and laughing from Indra. And she goes, I haven't seen one of those since I was a little girl. Those are chwingas.
Twingas.
Chwinga.
It's like
Chwingas.
It's like a blue Twinkie. Twinga.
They're basically winter spirits. They just, you know,
They're having fun.
they have fun. Little things here and there cause trouble. I'm trying to find it. Hang on. C. Okay. Roll a d6 for me.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Who? Everyone? Or just him?
That's a 6.
Please let that be good.
I want to do
You get a charm cast upon you by the Chwinga.
Uh-oh. What's the condition?
This charm has 3 charges. You should probably write this down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working that.
It's called the Charm of Biting Cold.
Okay.
It has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you can expend one of the charm's charges to wreathe your weapon attacks with Biting Cold for 1 minute.
Okay, expend a charge to essentially add cold damage to the weapon attack.
Extra 1d6 cold damage to your weapon attacks when you hit with a melee or ranged weapon attack.
Melee or ranged attack. Okay, so if I have this correctly, the Chwinga charm is a charm of biting cold, 3 charges, bonus action, expend a charge to add 1d6 cold damage to melee or ranged attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Once the charges have been expended, this charm vanishes from you. And because you were out front as well, you will also get I'm just going to give all 3 of you a charm. Why not?
Yes!
Give me a d6.
D1, you get the charm of nothing.
5.
Charm of the Snow Walker.
What happened?
Okay.
You got
So-
charmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 3 charges. As an action, expend 1 charge and gain the following benefits for 24 hours. So number 1, you and your allies within 15 feet of you ignore difficult terrain caused by snow or ice. You can see through areas heavily obscured by snow to a distance of 60 feet.
Noise. I'm gonna grab a glass of water if that's alright.
No.
Oh.
Can
You
you
fuck.
repeat that one? My keyboard can
You can see through areas heavily obscured by snow to a distance of 60 feet. And then also, for that 24-hour period, you are immune to the effects of extreme cold. And as the winter spirit riding the fox circles around all of you, he reaches out in your direction. Can you give me a d6 roll?
4.
I think it's something different. Charm of the Ice Troll.
Is that already an item? Or...
No, it's not. Just write this down.
That's a custom item. Okay.
It's not an item. It's a charm.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just a beneficial effect.
Ice Troll? Charm of the Ice Troll?
Ice Troll.
Okay.
You can use your reaction when you take cold damage to reduce the damage to 0. You regain a number of hit points equal to half the cold damage you would have taken. Once you do so, the charm vanishes from you.
Alright.
And the Chewinga riding the Arctic Fox kind of circles you guys a little bit as he's bestowing this charm upon all of you, and then they vanish off into the woods.
Interesting. That's never gonna happen again.
You happy I freed the fox now?
Is there a unicorn too?
I mean, there's rats and cats and olifants and everything.
OnlyFans? He said OnlyFans for this. Oh man.
I'm gonna use him as a weapon.
Oh, let's not. We don't need to lose Kirk for the 4th time in one campaign.
How many times did you guys lose him?
He's died 3 times now.
I kind of lost track after the Black Cabin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So seeing that, I'm gonna look at you and say, hey, take the lead again, but we need to see if this blood is fresh, and we need to check these bodies for any information we can get.
About that, and so my survival roll for that was a nat 1. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Did I have you roll a survival check?
For checking the blood?
No,
That
that was-
was, oh, that was his?
That was him.
Oh, I never rolled that.
You did. You found the footprints.
Oh yeah, but I was talking about after that.
Investigation check.
Okay. 10.
You really don't find anything of note
Okay.
other than bloody, pulverized bodies.
Mess.
A mess. Pretty much.
You guys
Slowly being covered by snow and frozen.
Can we tell if the blood is fresh or if it's old? How frozen is the blood, I guess?
The snow is lying on the blood. Could have frozen at some point. You can't tell. With that roll, you can't tell any of that.
Shit. I can't tell anything, guys. Sorry. I don't know what's going on here. It just looks bloody messy to me. It's like orcs did it.
No, not this shit again. You find any tracks?
We saw I did see tracks heading to the northwest.
About 25, 30 feet down the path and then turns left.
I changed my notes
Large
when I
tracks.
first found it.
Large
I
tracks.
told you guys about that and I got hit with a fucking snowball.
Actually, hey, give me a history check, why don't you?
Me?
Yep.
Shit. Alright. Fuck these fucking guys.
Do you want these?
No. It's fine. 6. Trash.
I'm not sure if you can recall footsteps like this.
I already told him. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, okay.
What they could be. You cannot recall.
My tabletop is connecting dots. This isn't fair.
What? Should we follow the tracks then?
Yeah, might as well.
Hey, Kitty Cat, why don't you take lead? You might. You should know how to track things, right?
Just
Purr at the butt, it'll be better.
especially my favorite enemy.
What's your favorite enemy?
Well, I have minotaurs and giants.
I'll tell you right now, you're never going to encounter a Minotaur in this campaign.
I know. I know.
What is up with you and Minotaurs, by the way?
I don't know. I was like, eating you mighty milk is there.
Fuck. Like
Pretty
half horse. boy.
coincidental that every time is something to do with Minotaurs.
Yeah.
Every time.
Anyway,
It's just
so give me a survival check.
it's already plus 10. 13.
13.
15.
Right.
You track the trail of tracks
Track the trail of tracks. Say that sentence fast.
into the woods. Occasionally, you notice branches kind of broken, maybe about head height of you as you're passing through the trees. And eventually, the trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. The frozen creek, a frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low hanging mouth. The center cave, an 8-foot-high passage hewn from rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this entrance. Let me get a map. If you all don't mind moving your bits and bobs.
Ooh, you're big.
Our tchotchkes.
Tchotchke. I'm sassy today. I'm sorry. It's getting me in trouble.
The maps. There we go.
You guys ready to die?
And then
I'm ready to
avert
die.
ye eyes, all who enter here,
Shop there.
and wait until I say look.
Hook.
I love how you and I just did the same thing, Tyler.
Hey, it works, right?
My inner American is showing. Baseball cap on backwards becomes a shield, boy.
Exactly.
Boy. If somebody dies and makes like a tiefling, they make them southern tiefling. Talks like this the whole damn time, smoke cigarettes. Making a blood hunter too, so he's really into it.
Makes it a southern tiefling that always has a chaw. Make it really southern.
Makes a big old solid dip every time he talks. Boy.
Lips protruding from the horseshoe he's got in
What the fuck is going on?
Oh man.
Bullpower.
Bullpower. I understood that.
Got them bonfires,
All I hear is somebody trying to mimic a banjo.
But ding 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 ding. Well, if you hear banjos, paddle faster.
What?
If you get the reference.
If you hear banjos, you've gone too far.
Right.
Alright, y'all can open your eyes. The northeast cave, so we'll say this is north,
Okay.
that way. Yep, the northeast cave. Northeast cave.
Ducky.
This one?
Oh.
Yes, on my side of the thing.
Here.
Yes.
Where the bones are.
Entrance, yes. There.
Okay.
The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth,
Yawn.
and flickers of light emanate from within. The tracks of your quarry head to this entrance. So you all are over here. This is the bottom corner. Yes.
Well, somebody give that cave some sleep medicine.
Sleep medicine?
Yes, because it doesn't look like a X.
As you move closer, half submerged in the icy mire are the bones, skull, and tusks of a long dead mammoth. Beyond these remains is a yawning cave mouth.
See what I mean? It needs some sleep medicine.
That was a horrible joke. I'm sorry, it was so bad.
That
Do you want
wasn't
me to
even
say?
a
Do you want me to
joke.
say give it a pillow?
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Where art thou?
Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna try and drop into stealth with my bulky ass again.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab onto the back of James' cloak
9.
Okay.
and douse my dancing light.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Also drop the
Yeah,
into
so you
stealth,
do whatever.
but you know.
I rolled a 9. So, Dane's gonna say, hey guys, you know me in this chainmail. It's gonna be loud no matter what I do, but I'm gonna try to be quiet. We need to see what's inside this cave before we get too far into it.
9 plus 6.
Or you're the
15.
ones with the dark vision. I can't see shit. I'm just gonna hold on to your cloak here, but
Kitty cat, what can your elf eyes see?
They see nothing. I have cat eyes.
You didn't get the reference.
no.
Well, I got a 15 for stealth.
Okay. So, is that the marching order?
I'm standing back near the mouth of the cave, just off to the side. Kirk's with me. Where's she at? Since you're
She's hanging behind all of you.
okay, so well, like, I don't know what you're doing. Where do you want me to put you?
Well, I'm gonna put myself over here, a little bit underneath the tree, and pull out the oath bow just in case. Put away the javelin and hand axe.
I'm gonna hold an action for when combat starts.
The entire time until if combat ever starts,
Yes.
you can't do anything else, or else it'll break your hold action.
Maybe not then.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna hold an action before you get in anywhere to do anything, it's gonna drop when you do other stuff.
Okay, I'll not hold an action.
You can if you'd like to.
No, because I don't want to debilitate myself.
So you're all ready for me. That's it.
Yeah. Waiting to tell you.
Well,
Waiting for you to tell us what you see.
What are your cat eyes?
Do I even see anything in there? Am I? I could do one thing. Well, it goes deeper, that's for sure.
Essentially, right there.
So Dane's gonna try and creep his way up this next little crevice in the rock and stay in cover. I'm assuming you're behind me, right?
I'm holding on to your cloak, so when you move forward, I move forward.
Yeah.
Because I can't see shit.
Fuck.
I don't have
light up.
Alright.
Well,
How far can I see into the cave when I was passing by? Any further than
That
that?
far.
That's far? Okay.
There should be a wall.
Oh, yeah.
Get in there.
Right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna summon a land beast. Well, land beast spirit.
Okay.
It's gotta be a fox.
There you go.
All right, and I'm gonna just shut. I'm gonna
I did not.
send it
You said
30 feet inside just to seek out what's going on. So
Said 3 feet inside.
30.
Okay. Can you see through its eyes? Can it speak telepathically to you? The squares are just a little small,
Yeah.
All I can tell.
Still 5 feet?
but I wanted to. Yeah, no, they're 5 feet. It's just they're slightly smaller than an inch because of the way I printed it.
No worries.
The
Melissa
creature
would
shares
have had to be
initiative
bigger,
counts.
decent
It
amount
obeys your
bigger.
verbal commands. No action required. If you don't issue, it takes. Doesn't say anything about
Okay.
knowing what it does.
Nope.
All it
Well, if you
does
see
have to
something,
say is
if you
really
see something big and evil or bloody, come back. Okay.
Big and bloody, got it.
10,
And it
20.
sprints off inside.
I guess the here would be 30.
Boy, Kronk, it's dinner.
Are you telling it to go ahead?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Just scout it out. It is an initiative, so can I just move it outside?
You guys aren't in initiative. You tell it to sprint. All right, you can give it back to me.
Yeah.
And it disappears around the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we just wait to see if my connection just breaks off. Because it is a concentration spell, and I just...
How many hit points does this fox have?
30. Wait, plus 5 for each spell. Oh, yeah, 30.
Okay.
I'll turn back in the darkness to where I hear Leon's voice coming from and just say, I ain't waiting for shit to happen. We're burning time.
What time? There's only darkness.
I'm assuming you're making a face, so I'm making a face back.
Fuck me. James is gonna walk up to the front of the knob cave.
Okay.
And he's going to look around the right side here and see what he can see.
You can move that top one completely.
Completely.
Yep.
Maybe here?
Nope.
You are up here.
This dead-end cavern has a crudely excavated 10-foot wide pit in the middle of the floor. You can smell, as you round the corner, you smell very bad smells.
Rotting meat.
No.
Worse.
Poop.
Ooh. Excrement. Don't go right, my boys. Don't go right.
Gods!
You can assume this is a refuse pit.
My favorite. We know where we're putting the cat.
Yeah. Can we move away, please?
Is she on our 6 still?
Yep. She's just following behind you guys.
Okay, so she's leading right
So the fox went... Which way?
here. In and left.
And then left. Where you are... Sure. Are you going in that way?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm trying to hold the corner because I know I'm going to alert some people because I'm big, bulky, and loud. So I'm trying not to barge in. I'm trying to wait for the rest of the group to catch up.
Okay.
Well, I
So-
can catch up with my bow from this far away. Unless you go completely in.
We're going in a cave anyway. I want you shooting at.
Well, I'm just going to step a little bit closer.
Okay. Seems like everyone's caught up.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to come to this part of the corner and just gently peer around the corner with my head. Kind of like in the movies when you see them, just their heads around the door and then they back up. And see what I can see. Do I see anybody here?
Hang on.
I want to know.
I want to know what is there.
On the a bonfire in the middle of this cave keeps it lit and relatively warm.
Fantastic.
The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on a spit drips juices into the fire.
I'll fight.
Goats and sheep are held in a spacious animal pen enclosed by a crude wooden fence. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart with a broken wheel, 2 old crates, and 2 barrels.
Okay. Dane's gonna move to this side of the wall now. Assuming you're trying behind. Yep, she's probably here. And then I'm gonna relay what I'm seeing quietly behind me so it can telephone its way back. And then I'm going to step just to the edge of this box and peer around this corner this way. Quietly.
Has my concentration broken?
Is your concentration broken?
Yes, because of the summoned beast.
Nope. You see paths leading to the north, one leading to the east, and one to the south. It looks like it goes back outside.
I'm going to relay, hey, door right, door left outside. Keep your head up. And then I'm just going to casually, quietly walk here. I'm assuming you are behind me. She's probably here.
And I'm going to be here. Just
Okay.
taking a little bit of the corner.
Am I ambushed yet?
If you're gonna walk 5 feet and ask if you're ambushed, this is not gonna be fun for anybody.
I know, right? It was mostly
But no,
Okay.
you don't see anything in that cave.
Okay. Not seeing anything, I'm going to approach the bonfire and see what type of meat is cooking because my character's hungry. So it smells good.
I want
Wait, didn't we eat the
It
foot
Smells like cooking meat.
That didn't smell like beef. He's going to take his action.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Animal handling. Oh,
What?
man. Well, that was a high roll. I like that. 18.
It seems oddly familiar. Looks like part of a leg.
Ah! Oh,
a
boy.
humanoid leg.
Oh, I think I found the rest of our friends, guys.
Oh, that's lovely.
Let's not eat that. Let's not eat that.
Smells good.
It smells great. Let's not eat that.
I want to look inside the crates and barrels, see what
Okay.
might be in there.
Yeah,
While
easy
he's
enough.
doing that, I'm going to walk to the far side of the cave and see what's in this zone.
I'm gonna set up my hunting trap right where I am, right here. Or, yeah, here. I'm gonna just step a little bit behind.
You need a D4 for that?
Here.
Actually, let's use this one because I'm not using that one on my deck.
Alright.
Who's the non-combat sessions?
Yes.
What?
Nothing.
You sassy shit. It's always the ones that get your blood the highest are the ones where you don't get ambushed when you're expecting to be ambushed. Yeah.
Every time we typically don't have combat is the one.
Here we go. Investigation check, please.
Investigation.
Or
Do some investigation check.
Ain't shit.
You found a snake.
motherfucker 8.
All
You
right.
found a snake. It was poisonous.
You see one crate is packed with straw. The other contains 10 large torches. The barrels are half filled with salt and pepper. 1 salt, 1 pepper. That's it.
A single grain of each.
Actually, any of these spells.
Is there anything in this back corner of the cave? Where I'm at?
That leads off in a different direction.
Okay.
You like this?
Where are you standing?
Right here. Well, it looks like a cave mouth.
Yeah.
Do you want to pull it back?
I'll give you a little bit of what you can see where you're standing. You see some carved steps in there. There's a rectangular stone block, 7 foot long, 4 foot wide, in the next room, 3 foot tall.
Can I just?
It's about what you see
Should
from
I just
there.
pull this over to cover this only?
Sure.
Surprise!
Surprise! More paper. Surprise! More paper.
You can shift those papers.
Too much?
I
Wait,
mean,
what do you?
I would assume not
It
enough.
wouldn't it be that way?
You're
It'll be away from him,
Put it away, yeah.
or just remove him. That's fine.
Down with that.
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
So I'm gonna whisper behind me, hey guys, there's an intersection up here.
This gives you a whole intersection.
And I'm going to walk up to the intersection and wait there for you guys to catch up.
I'll walk over here while I can still see and grab back onto Dane's cloak.
Okay. She'll follow.
And there's not much space on here to catch an eye at everything.
Okay. Move those that way.
Towards the edge.
He wouldn't see below.
But I can see that.
way.
Okay.
Yep. Let me give you a full description of that room that you see. Oh, wait a minute. I gave you the wrong description, didn't I?
Yeah, I was wondering how there was no stone bed there.
No, what?
Where? That's up there. All right, forget that description.
No nada.
Just a natural tunnel that bisects a ring-shaped excavation in this area.
Okay. We're gonna translate that to you guys.
As you come up the corner, you can see around the edge and down. So basically,
It's like there.
let's see. Yep, coming up that way. So this is the natural path, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you come there, you start to hear a little bit of noise.
Oh, you had new minis coming.
Eat a hamburger. Oh. Never mind, it's not a hamburger.
Ooh, fun. We're going to die.
Not quite this big, because they can still fit within. But I don't have a mini for it, so we're gonna deal with that. It's not that big. It's just I don't have one of
Anything
these.
Leon size and bigger is big.
Yeah,
Anything's
it's bigger.
You.
Where are you? I'm trying to get you a description.
Me. Boy. A large fellow.
Is it me or does it look like it's one of the blocks?
A little bit.
You see a very large individual that looks like an oversized human with gangly limbs and elongated faces. The ears are large and hang. This one seems to have not a fearsome look, just like a placid look as it begins to move in your direction. It seems to have custom-made armor and weapons that it looks to be maybe made itself. Moving in your direction. It doesn't seem to see you at the minute.
I'm going to whisper behind you guys. Back up, back up, back up. Hide.
I'll back up into the room and try to hide behind the barrels, I guess.
I'm going to hide behind the cart alongside here. So I'm guessing you're there, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll hide next to you. And then, where do you want her?
She'll move into that. Yep, into that entrance.
Okay. And I'm behind this
You
crate.
hear this loud. Okay. You hear this loud. It'll move forward like 5-10 feet maybe. Yep, out there. And you'll hear echo. Friend. Friend. And as it yells that out, Kirk, since you are the nearest, hear rumbling to the north down the passage. You hear shifting and the ground kind of, you feel a little tremor. And doom, 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 large footsteps come down in your direction.
Oh, fun. Dice are ready for combat.
Oh God.
You don't see any of this.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
And it moves to about here, where you can now see it.
Where the fuck did it
It
fall?
looks down at you.
Me?
It sees Kirk. Stops. Takes a second and looks at the sheep. Looks at you. And he goes down to grab you. He doesn't notice anybody else at the minute. For 7 to grab you.
What's that versus?
Your AC.
Oh, no.
So you kind of shift away, and angrily, he'll just kind of like try to reach you again. But I'm gonna have everyone roll for initiative. He thinks you may be a sheep. They got loose.
Whew, yes, finally. The
Hang
gods
on.
are rolls with me. Finally. You rolled shit, didn't you?
Well, it's not the best. Not the worst. Hopefully.
Right. Scrumptious.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the hat.
I think it's your dexterity.
No, I think he's just jinxed today.
Don't worry, I'm the one who got.
It knows, the dice know something's about to happen to him.
I'm expecting to get completely obliterated right here.
Okay, 25-20.
22.
Let me roll this anyway. Okay, 15-20.
18.
10-15.
10.
That's not that bad. It's not that bad. That's not that bad.
I said it's not the worst. It's not the best
I was
either.
expecting like a 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it was damn.
Or like my normal combat rolls where I get like a 4.
That's what I rolled.
That should be the other one, right?
For that when I was testing them?
You shouldn't have tested them.
I know.
Save the rolls.
I know. What's up? Why?
Why?
Why? Why?
Respect my authority.
Okay, so as this ogre comes around the corner and attempts to put the sheep back, and it wiggles free. Leon, you see this happening. What are you doing? You're at the top of the order. Dan, you're on deck.
Fantastic.
I don't really have much of a range here. Fight or run. He asks everyone, fight or run, as he just moves over, and that would be. I can still see him, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna just.
You now see down the hall. Incoming is a large humanoid figure with elongated features, larger than you.
Where is the fox? Do I still have concentration, or where the fuck?
I will remind you. You said large and bloody.
Yeah.
These guys don't look bloody.
Well.
Plus, he still may come back at some point. You can always drop your concentration.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Because you found something.
Oh, drop the concentration for free?
I mean, just to drop a concentration doesn't take an action or anything.
Oh, okay. Well,
because if you cast something else, it automatically drops your concentration.
okay. What is the range of this? 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. Well, I'm going to cast bonfire, create bonfire here.
Okay.
It's just gonna.
Here you go. Actually, no, not that one.
It's just gonna remain there to try and block.
Use that.
Right. We're gonna point the distance and just say "ump" as the fire just goes off.
Okay. 5 foot tall bonfire.
Yeah, 5 by 5.
Yes.
And that's the end of my turn because I don't have anything else that I could.
Okay, Dane, you're up.
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at my boy here and I'm gonna say, "Get behind me," and I'm going to grab him and switch places. Is that fine? No? Okay. Well, at the very least,
I mean, if you're going to take an action to do that, I'll allow it. But that is a bait and switch, which is a feature of certain classes.
Okay.
To allow that to happen as a bonus action. But if you want to take a full action to grab him, move him.
No, I'll just step in front of him and get between him and the big boy in front of me. Do I recognize it?
It's an ogre.
Is it my ogre?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it was my
It
ogre.
is an ogre.
Um,
A still living, breathing ogre.
And the first thing I'm going to do, and then I'm going to reply to him and say, "I'll fight and hold them off. Help support while we pull back." And then I'm going to... I'm going to strike with my Axe of Fallen.
Okay.
You're what?
10.
Flat initiative, but I didn't get your fucking shit.
What they say? Use what?
Huh?
Fallen axe?
My Axe of the Fallen is my weapon.
Axe of the fallen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What'd you say it was?
10.
Just misses as you swing your axe through. It just glances off of the ogre and seems you just nicked him.
Then for my second attack, so I get two attacks per action, I'm going to hit him with Inflict Wounds. Which I believe is a cantrip. Is it not a cantrip? It's not a cantrip. Okay, I'm going to hit him with Inflict Wounds.
So, is that an attack spell?
It's a touch attack.
Okay.
Which probably doesn't hit because I rolled a 10 again.
Does not.
Let's see, bonus actions, because I'm having a hell of a time this afternoon.
I need different combat music.
And then with my bonus action, I will cast Compelled Duel. Let me just...
Was inflict wounds a cantrip, or was that a leveled spell?
It's a leveled spell.
You can't cast 2 leveled spells.
Okay, and then I'm not going to cast that. Yeah, I can't really do much else. Yeah, that's all I'll do. And yeah, end of my turn.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Imdra will say, I didn't sign up for this. Well, I guess I did. And she will rush forward 20 feet into the hallway to the left and hold this side of the bonfire.
Like there?
Yep.
Okay.
And she'll take out her hand crossbow, try to shoot through the flame to hit this creature. 4, 9. That misses.
Would that have added fire damage if it went through
No.
the flames?
The bonfire ignites flammable object in its area that Iron Warden carried.
I will say something traveling the speed of an arrow will not be able to be lit. I like the thought, though.
Yeah, that was.
I thought it'd be kind of cinematic.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? It lights
And
and then misses
Right?
and just explodes. So take this.
Oh, thank you.
Inspiration for smarts.
I appreciate you.
That's right.
Yeah, if you would have hit, sure, why not? I mean, I'm cool with saying it happens if it doesn't hit. That's fine. Actually, damn, close. That was cool, though. She yells back to all of you.
Watch me do it again.
Once she did that, next up will be that humanoid creature, large humanoid creature, will move up to the bonfire. And it will take an action to reach against the wall and attempt to push down loose rock and dirt and rubble onto the fire to put it out. So that's going to be its action to do that.
Definitely has on a bra, by the way.
Did I not
Old
just-
good Elgo.
Oh my gosh, different book. Plus 4, 14. Since it is, the fire doesn't have an AC. What is your spell attack, or what is your spell save DC?
Spell save DC. It's gonna be a 13 dexterity.
It's your save DC.
Oh, save DC. Yeah, I think
You
that's.
said 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. So, if the table agrees, it rolled a 10 plus a 4, which is a 14. Beats your spell DC to put the flames out.
Okay.
That makes sense. My thought process. Okay. So the flame does go out, but that's his action.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I can still use it.
I'm trying to roll towards you.
And he will move forward toward Indra, right? I think he can only go. Yeah, that's about as far as he can go. And he will say, "Intruders, My sheep. No touch. Shut up, Clarice. Kirk, you're up.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at this ogre in front of us, thinking back to the Duergar fortress or whatever. I'm gonna wiggle my fingers and little sparks of purple kind of flail off it, and I'll reach out, like
Okay.
shake its hand, and say, "Hey there, friend," and cast Charm Person, which is a humanoid. I can see in range. Wisdom saving of 14.
Who's next?
Did you do Charm Person or Charm Monster last time? Or no, it was
That was
It
me.
was
it was
his.
you.
I used a holy ability to charm undead.
Charm, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is not a humanoid. It is a large giant.
Yes. It's a monster. Monstrosity.
Well, that's not gonna work.
So it
It-
does
it-
not work. You cast it,
And
it just kind of looks at your hand and just roars out at you. Good try, though. Good
I'll
try.
say, shit.
That's interesting.
Then, as a bonus action,
Okay.
um,
So, quick question.
I'll use my
For actions, you can use an attack and cantrip.
I'll use
I
my
have two
bardic
attacks per
inspiration.
Yes. So,
Okay. To do what?
So you can use an attack
And-
and a spell attack.
And a cantrip.
Speaking to him, I'll just be like, "Well, it's your friend now." And I'm going to back away 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to be right here.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Easy enough.
So you're
You
saying
get
You can use a regular, like a melee attack and a spell attack.
not a ranged attack and a small attack?
I mean, it depends. Is it a ranged spell? I would use the touch spell. So
Oh, so you can.
It has to be an attack action. When you use the attack action, you can make another attack action.
So I cannot use like
So if
shoot
it's-
once and a cantrip.
If it is labeled as a spell attack, I will say yes.
here's the particulars. It's 1d8 for 10 minutes.
So the ogre, seeing
Last
Dane
damage
in
for
front of
only
it,
one shot on it, right?
will
Yeah, it's
take
only
its
one.
great club and it will swing down at Dane. Oh, shit.
Two. Me too.
Math, 24.
Oh, that fucking hit. That hurt.
Oh,
Okay.
That didn't just hit. That really hit. Clunk. Missing my plate armor right now.
Missing the what?
My plate armor.
16 points of bludgeoning damage as its great club just kind of swings down and across at you.
hits your
It only
shield.
takes one action. Can't push by you, so it's just there.
I'll take it.
And that's it for him. Top of the round, Leon, you're up. Dane, you're on deck.
Oh shit! I could use reaction.
I'm gonna point at the humanoid and just cast Create Bonfire again.
I need to remember that next time.
It has a
It should be an unoccupied space
uh,
to create bonfire.
on the that you can see within. It doesn't say anything. Oh, any creatures in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Cool.
So just gonna point at the feet between the space.
17.
It saves.
Okay. So the bonfire creates at the base of them, but they don't catch on fire. And they don't take any damage.
Sure. And I don't think I can do anything else other than just walk away, back up over here. Since I'm still technically concentrating, I'm gonna keep that ring there.
Is there any chance I can retcon and get my reaction to that attack? Or no?
To that attack,
Yeah, because I didn't get it in time.
we've already moved on.
Okay, no worries.
Try to bring it up like
I didn't want to
before the next person does shit.
I didn't want to cut you guys off, but yeah.
Oh,
So,
Sure, why not?
alright. Hellish Rebuke. Dex saving throw. Has to make it 12.
He has a -1. 13.
Okay.
Rolled a 14.
Okay.
That would have been good though.
It's fine. Okay.
yeah,
Is that a once per thing? That's one of your channel divinities.
No, it's a reaction spell. So whenever I get damaged by a creature within 60 feet, I can react with Hellish Rebuke to do 2d10 damage.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was... Oh, that's Rebuke the Violent.
Yeah.
Is the channel divinity.
Actually, because you failed it though, you take 1d10 instead of 2d10 damage. So, does that make sense?
What?
So it's 2d10 on a failed save, 1d10 on a pass save.
So roll 2d10 and half it.
Okay, sure. 8 and 5. 8 and 5 is 13, so 7.5.
6.
Okay, 6. Oh, that's cute. Oh,
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Leon, anything else?
Well, no, that's the end of my turn. So,
Dane, you're
I
up.
wrote it on there. Okay. So I'm going to heal back to the group. If you can attack at a range, keep at a range. What's the other lady's name? I can't remember.
Imdra.
Imdra, keep that one in the hallway, and then I'm going to again swing at the one in front of
You
me.
got it.
I'm gonna swing again at the one in front of me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll on the fucking app because my rolls suck tonight. For a 20 to hit.
It hits.
And a 1d8 plus 5. For 9 damage, and then I'm going to add one of my charms to it. Come on. What was that? 9 plus a. Where's it at? Oh, 1d6. 10 damage. And then I'm going to swing out to hit him again.
Okay.
Axe of the Fallen for 15.
That hits.
1d8 plus 5. 10 damage, and I'm going to use another one of the
Charges.
charges. Another 1d6. 14 damage. Doesn't matter.
How much? I'm sorry.
14 total.
Okay, you're swinging it twice. Alright, I can deal with that later.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now.
You inflict cold damage on each of them, and you see ice spark and grow across the face and the blades of your axe as you swing each time. The crystals, as it makes impact, the crystals transfer themselves to the ogre upon impact, and you see them crystallize and spread slightly before dissipating in the heat. But it seemed like it did a little bit.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use Shield Master Shove. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. So I'm
Okay.
guessing you're going to make it a contested strength check.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Okay. That didn't work.
For we'll see.
Yeah.
13.
5.
Oh, well.
That's why I said that definitely didn't work. So,
Yeah.
so And that
You
would
try to
be-
push it and it just kind of holds it ground.
You'll be laughing again in a second when I smack you with the axe, and that is the end of my turn.
Even though he goes before you get a turn. Yeah, cool. Emdra moves forward toward to get into combat with in melee, and there you go, on the last page. Cool. 15. 20 to hit
Probably hits.
with her long sword, two-handed. She does 8 points of slashing damage to that humanoid creature. Humanoid-looking, large, giant creature. Math, come on now. Okay. Aha! And she'll, as she thrusts forward, she slices, she'll come back up and try to slice again. This is more like it. Okay. She will do an additional 4 points of slashing damage. She rolled really fucking low.
That's a new spell for me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. We'll get him next time. And she just holds her ground. I'm in it to win it. Let's go, she says. Now the one in front of her. So many stat blocks. Will has a spear in their hand. Will take it and jab down at Emdra. Do I have both these? Oh, I have it written down on it. Okay, 17. AC 13 plus. God, math. 19 to hit her, which it does.
Shank the shit out you.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Whoa.
She about to die.
What?
Mm-hmm. I can make a fit.
Fuck. 12, 16 points of piercing damage as he jabs this spear into her. Math. Okay, I did that math well. Yes. And then he'll take the spear back out and he'll just stab at her again.
Oh.
Buy you a calculator before I proceed.
For a 10, and that misses. She's just kind of with the first one, and then goes nope. Moves out of the way for the second one.
Not today, Zeta.
Not today, Satan. And he'll just yell out, "Friend, are you okay? Are the sheep fine?"
What?
That's all he says. Kirk, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to look at this other humanoid figure in front of Indra.
Yep.
Assume 2 and 2 that this is the thing that killed
Yeah, maybe.
whatever's. I'm character-wise, I'm just gonna assume whether it did or not.
Sure.
I'm just gonna go. This is for family, and cast Ralothan's psionic lamp or psychic lance.
Psychic lance. Okay.
Which this creature
Yep.
needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
Save of 14.
They ain't too bright though.
We think.
It's a 17.
So it saves, which
Flat
means
17.
it takes half damage.
Psychic damage.
Yes.
76 half.
Yeah, it's just 76 halved. So that's 4, 8, 12, 18, 23. 23 halved.
Be 11 and a half.
12 or 11?
Rounded down.
11.
Rounded down. So 11 points of psychic damage.
Not bad, not bad.
You could have done so much more.
And it is not
It holds its head.
incapacitated.
It is not.
Not incapacitated.
Okay.
If you had failed,
Okay.
it would have taken.
Because
full-
knocked and knocked are
it
very
is
similar.
Not N-O-T.
Okay.
Incapacitated.
My brain squishy.
For the effects, as I do this, this purple lance just extrudes out
Just
my
a dick.
forehead. Yeah, well, let's say a like object just comes out of my head and
An
shoots
object just
off.
like flops out your head and then shoots straight into the.
Oh yeah, it's, you know,
Straight out of his nose.
Okay.
just shoots out at this
Fucking
creature.
Pinocchio'd the shit out of
That's
it.
And
Got it.
then
Easy enough.
for
It's looking to kind of hurt. Not much, but it's looking hurt. Definitely not bloodied.
I'm going to use taunt as my bonus action at it,
Okay.
which it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
All the
DC
saves.
14.
Okay.
Hashtag Kurt Resma based class.
Nope, it fails.
So my taunt is, "You will rule the day, you fucktwitch family," and it now
Nice.
has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than myself until I start my next turn.
It's a dangerous move for you.
It is.
Okay. Easy enough.
And
Anything else?
I end my turn there.
Okay. Now, the ogre is going to hear the creature yell, and he'll look over at the sheep, and he will swing his great club down at Dane again, because he can't get through at the minute. You are here.
It's a dangerous move, but you know, what's a fifth or sixth like?
Dirty 20.
Hits.
Fucking God. I need to stop swearing. 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it swings its great club at you. And it will scream at you again. It will eventually try to push through you. But as of now, it cannot. So Leon, top of the round, you are up.
Could you give me a dex saving throw from this fellow? Because it has a bonfire under its ass.
No, he put it out.
No,
he
that's the
cast
second,
the second
one.
Oh, the
That's the
second
second
one. Okay.
It's a dex saving throw of 13.
Mm, 16?
All right.
Saves.
Well,
Unacceptable.
My dice are coming in clutch for me.
Bro, we're struggling.
well, this time around, I'm gonna use my bow.
Okay.
And shoot this fella twice. Aim for the eyes. May I? Or is there something you want to say, guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Roll for attack.
Dirty 26.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
For 8 damage. Oh wait, it's already damaged, isn't it? Yeah, it is already damaged.
Yep.
So that's 8. Now where is Colossus Slayer? Once per turn we make one extra 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8. So 16 in one shot. Okay.
Jax with that arrow of slaying is kind of missing out right now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna roll the second arrow
Okay.
for the eyes as well. 30-21
Okay.
for 5 damage.
Where are you specifically trying to aim for the eyes?
Yes, straining.
Roll at disadvantage. If you're picking a specific point, it's going to be at disadvantage. Unless you have sharpshooter.
Can I? Well, first of all, I'm gonna say, Swiftest, you who have wronged me,
Okay.
activating the Oathbow's enchantments to give me advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
In addition, no benefit from cover, unless other than total cover. And no disadvantage from long range and extra 2d6 on piercing damage.
So a flat roll.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you roll?
Before it was.
No, the one you just rolled when I said disadvantage.
I haven't rolled after that, but
Okay.
I had rolled
Then
before
roll.
because of. I had rolled before the.
Last attack?
Yes, I did 2 attacks.
Yes. So have you rolled for the second attack yet?
Yes, 21.
So he has to roll the second half of the disadvantage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He rolled the initial attack and got a 30-21.
No, the first initial attack was 24.
And then the second
Take
was...
the 21.
Yeah.
That's fine.
God, now I'm just confused.
Roll damage, you hit.
So, would that be my first attack, or would it be
No, it would not be your first attack because you just attacked him on the first attack. That was your second attack.
Okay, so that was my second attack. It did 5 damage, but there's also got the an extra 3d6.
Is it everything in a straight line?
What do you mean?
I'm just trying to remember. What are you're activating? Is it the lightning bit?
No, Oathbow.
Okay. Well, oh, the javelin was the other one. Okay.
Takes an extra one. So wait, should I? An extra 3d. Oh. That's an extra 8.
Okay. So what's the total? 12. Did you roll 4 on the first one?
Yeah, I did roll damage on the first one.
So 12 points of damage.
It was 5 on the first roll, and with the additional 3d6, it was 8.
So 13.
13.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. So you release the oath bow, and it impacts directly in the chest, and they kind of reel a bit. They look pretty hurt, but not quite hurt enough. Still
Alright.
up.
And not blinded, I guess.
What?
And not blinded on the second one.
Okay.
I'm just asking, because like the second one was aimed at the eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, it's blinded. Why not?
Alright. I'm a little tired. I'm young.
Oh, very...
That's
That's work out when I go home.
If you want to go home, you can go home.
No, I gotta work out when I get home, is what I said.
We can call a session early if you don't want to leave.
No. Beautiful. 10 of 10.
well, can you put it around his feet? Because I can't.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Dane, you're up.
Cool. Sorry.
So Dane's gonna say, I need to do more damage. And he's gonna just drop his shield real quick, and he's gonna 2-hand axe and just chop at him. So first attack's gonna come in at the versatile 2-handed.
Okay.
7 for a dirty 18.
That hits.
Let's do that slashing damage, baby. For 13 damage. And then I'm going to add my final charge to it. So 1d6.
Cold damage.
Oh, cold damage, yeah.
Okay.
So total 16. So 13 slashing plus 3 cold. And then he's going to come back out from the other angle and chop again with the axe.
After that first hit, you connect very well. He's looking bloodied.
Fantastic. He needs to die.
Yeah. So the second one is what?
It's another versatile attack. Coming from the opposite direction.
Okay.
Dirty 23
Okay, that'll hit.
for 14 points of damage.
Okay, it's looking really rough. Barely standing, but it holds its ground, and it keeps glancing over at the sheep.
Glance at the sheep.
Yes.
Which sheep? That sheep or the other sheep?
The sheep that are in the cave.
And for my bonus action, Dane's going to grab his shield again and go for that Shieldmaster shove, if you'll allow.
I will say dropping your shield
Counts as
and
an
then
action.
going to pick it back up
With
to
fire
do
action.
another something with it. Yeah.
Okay. No
Yeah.
worries then. I will take what I can.
Normally, I allow you to pick your shit up like between your rounds, but if it's the same thing, I drop my shield, I do this, I pick my shield up, I do this.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a little much.
Okay. No worries. Then that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Imdra, here's Dane clashing. He goes, yeah, let's go. And she, two hands, swings at big guy over there.
Blind fellow. Just has an arrow like, ooh.
Big guy.
Chunky.
For
Those tiny legs. She forgot leg day, right?
I love junkie.
She forgot leg day.
Wait a minute.
Bertha needs to do some squats.
If he does a squat, he's gonna sit his ass on a bonfire.
Yup.
It's gonna be.
I apologize, Chris.
It's okay.
Jesus Christ, okay.
My name's Jeff.
She does 9 points. As she swings out two-handed with her long sword. She does 9 points of slashing damage, and then she'll swing back again with that long sword. That'll hit for
Get him donkey.
Don't forget that it's blind.
Does that do anything for attacks other than attacks to them?
I'm looking right now. Blinded. Can't see and automatically fails any ability check that
Correct.
requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature that against this creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yes. Okay. It is looking pretty rough. It is looking bloodied as well.
I'm gonna put the bonfire right here and just.
All right. And she'll say, we got him on the ropes now, boys.
Fuck him up.
What minute is one turn?
What?
No, 6 seconds is 1
10 turns.
Oh,
turn. 1 minute is 10 turns.
Here I go chopping again.
And it'll say, friend, I can't see. Where are the sheep? And it will thrust down its spear blindly.
Would that be double disadvantage? Since I have my taunt on it?
Just disadvantage.
Okay.
Because there's...
-6, thank you.
Those
It's a -1 to all
okay. Where's your... Jesus, even with... Okay. Down at her. And it does hit. catches her, and it does some damage.
342 points. Insta kill.
Oh.
I can have fun with this. It's my ADD.
Feeling it connect, he will rear back and do the exact same thing again. If I can find my. Where the fuck am I? Disadvantage. That will miss, and he will just swing wide or stab wide of her.
Chip the wall.
And that will be the end of his turn. And he will yell, "Friend, save sheep!"
Which one?
And then
2d8 damage. If he did move, then that's 2d8 damage.
he did not move.
Oh, wait, actually,
Kirk.
save.
Okay, so how bad is Indra looking from where I'm standing?
She's taking a brunt, but she's looking all right.
Okay. So
She's been in battle before. She's seeming to hold her own, even with taking some guff.
So yeah, I'll grab one of my darts off out of its little ring or whatever
Okay.
on my belt and shuck it at a
Yuck.
Blind
Okay.
boy.
old
At advantage.
sheep guy.
Yep.
The mutton.
That is a dirty 22
That hits.
for a 3 damage.
How do you want to do this? It had 3 points.
Antidote.
Grabbing the dart off of my belt, I'm gonna whirl it around to an upright position, rear it back, take aim, and chuck it as hard as I can, aiming for right between its eyes.
Okay. After stabbing at Indra and being can't see, it kind of steadies itself on the wall, and as it reaches, its hand slides on the wall, and it stumbles forward. And as it's stumbling, this dart comes out, and you aim just a little lower, but it fell into the dart's path, and it caught it on the way up because of the angle where you're at. Caught it on the way up as it's going down, and it collapsed. Imgur moved just out of the way, and it collapsed forward, landing on the dart, and just pushes it all the way in. It's gonna be tough to get that sucker out.
Worth it.
Alright. And then, let's see. I can't. Moving through these 2 squares would be like moving through the fire.
Yes, you can if you'd like.
Jump it.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm not going to.
You're not going to try and jump?
I'm going to move
Last time we
around the
jumped, we
fire
fell.
to here, which is 30 spaces.
Okay.
And that. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Taunt on the ogre,
Okay.
which needs a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And I'm
That's a
going to
-2.
say, "You're next, big guy."
Big guy.
11.
Fails. So
Okay.
it now has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than myself until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Is he off top of the round, Leon?
Can I see how... Do I see how bloody he is? Or?
He seems bloody. He seems really rough.
For my hit.
Well, okay, I'm gonna just
Without the advantage.
put an arrow on oath bow
Okay.
and shoot at it.
Okay.
It has only disadvantage, right? Nobody else gets avenged or anything.
No.
What?
Nope. It's just a straight roll.
18 to hit
That hits.
for damage.
1 damage.
How much damage?
4 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Dirty 24.
That hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the end of my turn. Actually, I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration.
I have double Bardic Inspiration. Cha-ching!
Well, mine is gonna be
It does not
1d6.
stack.
Well, I did.
No. So, if you want to give it to him, the newer one would take over the first one.
The other one's a 1d8.
It would replace.
Nope.
No. Well,
He's not inspired.
I am inspired, but less inspired.
Yep.
well,
I like my 1d8.
Dane, you're up.
Cool. Shield in hand this time. Dane is
Okay.
going to again attack with Axe of Fall.
Okay.
Go for that hit. Come on, baby. For a 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Damage for 13 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Okay. So comes across, hits him right at the kneecap. The blade just goes straight through.
Okay.
And as he's falling forward, Dane's gonna back up, and the axe is gonna come over and go right into his head.
That's exactly what happens.
I like it.
That's exactly what happens.
And he yells, "For family!"
Now the ogre and whatever this creature was is now dead, and y'all are out of combat.
Fantastic.
Alright. We marked an ogre and whatever that was.
Shenanigoons. As you felled 2 creatures inside this cave, what lies in wait for you while you investigate the lair of this creature? Will you find the stolen mead? Who knows? Next time.
On the Shenanigans.
Yep.